him. Do not let him. There we go. Oh!
How you managed to do that?
Damn! Was making them fuck out you.
Damn.
You saw
Fuck climbing on your ass.
Green guy.
All diddy.
Green guy. Oh no, wrong green guy.
Oh God, why he
Hit him.
me zoom
Hit him.
so quick?
Hit him. Hit him.
Sorry,
Okay,
was that the wrong guy? No, I didn't.
I need. Where is it? I told you your ass wasn't safe. Come on.
Damn. Sonic, run, nigga. Come on.
What is going on?
Be the fastest alive.
Come on, kill me, I'm here!
What is happening?
You gonna have my money, ho. You gonna have my money, ho. You gonna have my money, ho.
He's running. He's running.
Yeah. You gonna have my money, ho.
Who the fuck is this?
I want it by Friday.
Wait, with me, guys. I'm checking the ring box.
Oh no. I also see Shaggy in the forward.
My baby.
Right next to me. Look, Bob.
Help me.
I got him. There you go.
Shaggy's up on the hill.
I know what that is. Where you at, Tylone?
Oh!
There. Someone's got me. Help.
Oh, no.
Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sell you 0.5. I didn't mean to sell you 0.5. Come on.
Crazy.
Come on.
Damn it. Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It's gas. It's gas.
I've been McSwinging from home. Damn! I'm looking at him. Oh, I'm chasing him down. Go be with your daughter, nigga. Alright. Okay, thank goodness.
Where you at? Hold
Give
up.
him his damn grenade launcher back.
Surprise, motherfucker!
I'm mad because I know for a fact my bullet hit. That's the crazy part.
And a Shaggy?
Ah! Damn it!
Oh no, the store's down.
Help me!
Damn.
You right? Wait.
I panicked!
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Get away from
Why
me!
he windmilling like that? Hold on.
He's fat boy windmilling! Help me!
What are you doing in my swamp?
Yeah, he's gonna come for your ass eventually.
I said help me, not watch.
You right?
Motherfucker, my name is Knuckles the Kid, and y'all not gonna treat me like a little asshole.
Oh no! Jockey, he's trying to mount. Don't let him position up. Where'd he go? What did I just say? Bitch? Stairs. Where a jockey is. Ah! Beat him! I brought him to you! Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah. You wanna heel tails down?
No need.
So don't get mad at me. I forgot to.
Oh no. Shaggy's somewhere, bro.
Oh God.
Oh. Damn it. It was too close. It was too close.
My ass, my biscuit. I mean, man, handle my stoner. Help me.
Whew. You did it too close. Why do we have
giving her explosives?
Why do we have bad throwing arms? I'm finna make it rain on these hoes. I put my brain on these hoes. I ain't playing strange with these hoes. Yeah. Money.
Hello there.
Oh no. Boomer down there.
I'm afraid to walk across. Cause you know I don't do well on platforms.
Squish, hurry up.
Wait! Look how he looking.
Yeah,
Damn.
why you get your legs in a figure 4? God damn.
Why are both of them figure fouring?
That's crazy.
It's like a beautiful ice skating routine. My God. We shall title this one Unhealthy.
Yummy, wait a second. Motherfucker.
Gotta make it for the team. Jesus! Stop coming!
That's perfect. As long as you that you go.
I got the.
No. Oh, I'm getting stomped out. I'm getting stomped out. Man's just busting the cha-cha up on the tank barrels.
Over there. Sorry, Tissel. Ah, shit, we gotta get gas cans.
Not ready for this.
Time to get ready. Oh. Defend yourself, Squish. Defend yourself. Ah, someone defend me.
I'm dead.
Oh, somebody activated the
Wait,
board.
my fault. I didn't mean to.
Oh no.
My
Oh
fault.
no. Oh no. I'm getting tongue-a-winged. Never mind, I'm good. I'm okay.
You good, Yami?
I'm okay. Nishi, Hunter on us.
Ah, damn it.
Yes. I defend
That's
you.
tragic. I literally just healed too.
What?
Next one's with you guys.
That's made mad.
Just heal.
I literally just healed too.
There's two?
Two? My baby.
Samurai Master Sword.
There we go. Alright, so there's two.
You are no match for my Bushido. Smoker's toes.
No, one more.
I'm looking at the last one, but it's
No.
all the way back here.
One. I have 3 on me. Where that last one at? Where that last one at?
I got it in my hands.
You can't?
I am mad fast right now. Up.
Jump, shit.
Ah! It's on me. Behind you, Genma. All right. Ah!
Come on, gang.
To the vehicle. E. Oh, okay. I pressed E. Ah!
Yo, it took us 400 times.
Y'all really seem to love the last Left 4 Dead that we did. Look at the views on that. That was fantastic. So anyways, Corporate wants a part 2, and I'm actually down, but you guys gotta let us know, because I mean, look at the sub count versus the view count. It's like y'all don't really love it, you know, and we want to make sure you guys love it, because we love you. So enjoy this next installment, because I mean, it's Left 4 Dead with mods. Anyways, let's crash out.
So before we start, I want y'all to know I only have 1 bullet left this whole game.
What? Green! What I said about having my money, motherfucker. You ain't getting away. You ain't getting. Don't let him get away. Do not let him. Do not let him. There we go. Oh!
How you managed to do that?
Damn!
Damn.
Was making
Why
the
you making your
fuck out
shit?
you.
Gosh, damn.
You so
Fuck, climbing on your ass.
Green guy.
All Diddy.
Green guy.
Sorry.
Oh no, wrong green guy.
Oh,
Oh God, why he keep me zoom?
Hit him,
quick?
hit him, hit him.
sorry,
Okay,
was
we
that
got
the wrong guy? No, I beat it.
I need. Where is it?
Over here.
I told you your ass wasn't safe. Come on.
Dash.
Damn. Sonic, run, nigga. Come on.
What is going on?
Be the fastest alive.
Come on, kill me, I'm here!
What is happening?
You gonna have my money, ho. You gonna have my money, ho. You gonna have my money, ho.
He's running. He's running.
Yeah. You gonna have my money, ho.
Who the fuck is this?
I want it by Friday.
Wait, with me, guys. I'm checking the ring box.
Oh no. I also see Shaggy in the forward.
My baby.
Right next on me. What about?
Help me.
I got him. I got him. I got him. I got him. There you go.
Shaggy's up on the hill.
I know what that is. Where you at, Tylone?
Oh!
There.
Oh!
Someone's got me. Someone's got me. Help.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sell you 0.5. I swear to God, I didn't mean to sell you 0.5. Come on, come on.
Crazy.
Come on, let me grab my bag.
Ah,
Come on,
damn
come on,
it.
bro.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It's gas. It's gas.
I've been McSwinging from home. Damn! I'm looking at him. Oh, I'm chasing him down. Go be with your daughter, nigga. Alright. Okay, thank goodness.
Where you at? Hold
Give
up.
him his damn grenade launcher back.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm mad. I'm mad because I know for a fact my bullet hit. That's the crazy part.
And a Shaggy?
Ah! Damn it!
Oh no! Oh no! The stoner's down.
Help me!
Damn.
You right? You right? Which?
I panicked. I panicked.
I'll show you, bud.
Get away from
Why
me.
keep windmilling like that? Hold on.
He's fat boy windmilling. He's fat boy windmilling. Help me!
What are you doing in my swamp?
Yeah, he was gonna come for your ass eventually.
I said help me, not watch.
You right?
Motherfucker, my name is Knuckles the Kid, and y'all not gonna treat me like a little asshole.
Oh no! Jockey, he's trying to mount. Don't let him position up. Where'd he go? What did I just say? Fish?
Alley stairs.
Stairs. Where a jockey is.
Freaking jockey around here.
Beat him! I brought him to you! Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah. You wanna heel tails down?
No need.
So don't get mad at me. I forgot to.
Y'all really seem to love the last Left 4 Dead that we did. Look at the views on that. That was fantastic. So anyways, Corporate wants a part 2, and I'm actually down. But you guys gotta let us know, because I mean, look at the sub count versus...
One bullet left this whole game.
What? What? Green! What I said about having my money, motherfucker. You ain't getting away. You ain't getting... Don't let him get away. Do not let him. Do not let him. There we go. Oh!
How you managed to do that?
Damn!
Damn.
Was making
Why you
them
making your
out
shit?
you.
Gosh, damn.
You so
Fuck, climb them on your ass.
Green guy.
All diddy.
Green guy.
Sorry.
Oh no, wrong green guy.
Oh God, why he
Hit him,
keep his zoom
hit him,
so quick?
hit him, hit him.
Sorry,
Okay,
was
we
that
got
the wrong guy? No, I didn't.
I need. Where is it?
Over here.
I told you your ass wasn't safe. Come on.
Catch.
Damn. Sonic, run, nigga. Come on.
What is going on?
Be the fastest alive.
Come on, kill me, I'm here.
What is happening?
You gonna have my money, ho. You gonna have my money, ho. You gonna have my money, ho.
He's running. He's running.
Yeah. You gonna have my money, ho.
Who the fuck is this?
I want it by Friday.
Wait, with me, guys. I'm checking the ring box.
Oh no. I also see Shaggy in the forward.
My baby.
Right next on me. What about?
Help me.
I got him. There you go.
Shaggy's up on the hill.
I know what that is. Where you at, Tylone?
Oh.
There.
Oh.
Someone's got me. Help.
Oh,
I'm
no.
sorry. I didn't mean to sell you 0.5.
Oh.
I didn't mean to sell you 0.5. Come on.
That's crazy.
Let me grab my bag.
Ah,
Come on,
damn
get
it.
in, bro.
Ain't no way. Ain't no way.
It's gas. It's gas.
I've been McSwinging from home. Damn! I'm looking at him. Oh, I'm chasing him down. Go be with your daughter, nigga. Oh, all right. Okay, thank goodness.
Where you at? Hold
Give
up.
him his damn grenade launcher back.
Motherfucker.
I'm mad because I know for a fact my bullet hit. That's the crazy part.
And a Shaggy?
Ah! Damn it!
Oh no, the stoner's down.
Help me!
Damn.
All
You
I'm
right?
good.
You right? Wait.
I panicked. I panicked.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Get away from
Why
me.
keep windmilling like that? Hold on.
He's fat boy windmilling. He's fat boy windmilling. Help me!
What are you doing in my swamp?
Yeah, he's gonna come for your ass eventually.
I said help me, not watch.
You right?
Motherfucker, my name is Knuckles the Kid, and y'all not gonna treat me like a little asshole.
Oh no, Jockey, he's trying to mount. Don't let him position up. Where'd he go? What did I just say? Fish?
Alley stairs.
Stairs. Where a jockey is.
Freaking jockey around here.
Beat him! I brought him to you! Thank you.
Yeah,
I'm good.
yeah. You wanna heel tails down?
No need.
So don't get mad at me. I forgot to.
Oh no. Shaggy's somewhere, bro.
Oh god.
Oh. Damn it! It was too close! It was too close!
My ass, my bitch is burning. I'm being manhandled by a stoner. Help me, help me.
Whew. You did it too close. Why do we have?
Giving her explosives.
Why do we have bad throwing arms? I'm finna make it rain on these hoes. I put my brain on these hoes. I ain't playing strange with these hoes. Yeah. Money.
Bitch, why are you separating me, Jimmy?
Hello there.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Alright.
Boomer down there.
I'm afraid to walk across.
Woo.
Cause you know I can't. You know I don't do well on platforms.
Squish, hurry up.
Wait,
Oh, there.
look how he looking.
Damn, why you get your legs in a figure four? God damn.
Why are both of them figure fouring?
That's crazy.
It's like a beautiful ice skating routine. My God. We shall title this one Unhealthy Bitches.
Yummy, wait a second. Motherfucker.
Gotta make it for the team. Jesus! Stop coming!
That's perfect. As long as you need you go.
I got the.
No. Oh, I'm getting stomped out. I'm getting stomped out. Man's just busting the cha-cha up on the tank barrels.
Over there. Sorry, Tessa. Ah, shit, we gotta get gas cans.
Not ready for this.
Time to get ready. Oh. Defend yourself, Squish. Defend yourself. Someone defend me.
I'm dead.
Oh, somebody activated
Wait,
the board.
my fault. I didn't mean to.
Oh no.
My
Oh
horse got
no.
alerted.
Oh no. I'm getting tongue-a-winged. Never mind, I'm good. I'm okay.
You good, Yami?
I'm okay. Nishi, Hunter on us.
Ah, damn it!
Yes. I defend
That's
you.
tragic. I literally just healed too.
What?
Thanks for the way you guys.
That's me, man.
Just healed.
I literally just healed too.
There's two?
Two? My baby.
Samurai Master Sword.
There we go. Alright, so there's two.
You are no match for my Bushido. Smoker's toast.
We got one more.
I'm looking at the last one, but it's all the way back here.
One. I have 3 on me. Where that last one at? Where that last one at?
I got it in my hands.
You can't?
I am mad fast right now. Up.
Stop.
Ah. Okay, alright. So, technical difficulties have been happening. I do not know if it has gotten any better or if y'all can even hear me right now. It could be hella delayed like it usually is on Twitch. But whenever you hear this, if you would like to have a more pleasurable viewing experience because Twitch is shitting itself, please go over to our YouTube. Please tell me we have like a exclamation point for our YouTube. If not, can you just give me the link, baby? Also, thank you for the energy, Gipster. Also, what's up, AC Brisket? I saw you earlier, bro. Thank you for this lurk. Alright, also, hi, Sport Mom. I saw your message earlier. I really hope I fixed it. If not, I'm sad. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Well, without further ado, as the title indicates, it is court day. It is court day. Last stream, we got done with the investigation. We found out a lot of crucial evidence to prove Maggie innocent. We found out that one, Tiger basically has complete control over what's his name? Chef Armstrong, Trace Bien. He's also been bullying the old man, right? Tiger just had his fingers in every pot he can find. He's also been manipulating Viola, who basically caused her accident. Her grandfather basically made Tiger pay for the whole thing. Tiger lied, said that he did it because he cared about her, to manipulate her so that way he can use her. In my theory, and you know, in my humble opinion, to basically help her set up this whole thing to where she poisons Glenn Egg for some reason. I guess to get his hands on the computer virus he made, MC Bomber, which is currently attacking every single state computer server in the universe right now, or at least in the city of Phoenix, right? The police precinct's gone down, everyone's going in haywire, and just before we got to court, we got Viola's medical records to show that Tiger was the one who paid, what, $1 million for her operation. And right before we tried to, you know, take those to court, Tiger tried to muscle them out of us, him and Armstrong. But luckily, our dog, our homie, our golden boy Gumshoe came to save the day. So now, with this opportunity that Gumshoe has given us, we must now beat the shit out of Tiger in court, fix the record he fucked up in the first place, giving us our first loss, motherfucker, and get us back on the right track to be 11-0 and not 10-1. So I don't know about y'all, I'm excited. Let's do this. All right, cool. All right. Hopefully all my stuff is saved up. I made sure to overwrite the save at the end of the last stream. So hopefully this is not a previous save. January 8th, 9:46 a.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Good morning, Mr. Wright. What's good about it? Good morning, Maggie. So what do you think is going to happen today, sir? I'm not going to lie to you, Maggie. It's going to be a bunch of bull hockey. To be honest, I hope Gumshoe's okay, because we kind of just left him in the restaurant with Armstrong and fucking Tiger. Like, I know Gumshoe has a gun on him, but, you know, he's kind of a big lug. I hope he made it out of there okay. But as for in court, 10-1 says, I'm going to prove a bunch of shit, and then Godot's going to come in and make the judge sway instantly to his side, and I'm going to have to work twice as hard like I always do. That's what I think is going to happen today, Maggie. I'm not going to lie to you. Yesterday's session didn't go so well and ended up on a giant mystery. Yep, and now we have to solve that mystery of, one, who was the waitress that the old man saw? Because I ain't gonna lie, I think it was Viola. Because the thing that never made sense to me is Maggie passed out the moment that old boy died. But if Maggie's the one who, quote unquote, put the poison in the coffee, why would she pass out at the sight of him dying? She should have known that was gonna happen, right? But if she's passed the fuck out, but at the same time the old man saw another waitress from behind because he never saw her face, who the fuck was that? I think it's Viola. And obviously the person that met with Glenn Egg was fucking Tiger to get MC Bomber. We just gotta find all the dots and connect them to, you know, make sure that that bald-headed judge can see that. That's true. And we still haven't solved a single part of it yet. Are you okay, Nick? Nope, I'm not. I'm under a lot of pressure as always. Huh? Oh, yeah, of course. I saw that little flash of doubt in your eyes. Well, I'm sorry. This case has been kind of a fucking roller coaster. Yeah, no, that wasn't doubt. That was, determination. You ever play Undertale? Why don't I believe you? I mean, to be honest, you know, that's kind of strange coming from you, Maggie, since you were so gullible enough to believe a man with bright red Oni skin and a scar on his eye and a cardboard badge. Cardboard, Maggie, was me to begin with. And this is what you don't believe. This right here. Okay. It's nearly time, Maggie. You better get going to the defendant seat. Roger. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you. Yeah, whatever. Hey, pal. He lives! Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Quit stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that. Whoa. Back up, brother. Let's take that down to a 10. Okay? How do you know she was stressed? I was watching through the doorway. That doesn't sound creepy at all. Oh. You like you lost the case already. A little bit of confidence, will you, pal? Here, maybe this will help. Gumshoe, where'd you get that? Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too? Not in a million years, pal. Don't tell me you don't know. Remember this thing? Come to think of it, it doesn't look like one of the aromatherapy bottles. Yeah, it was the one we took from the same case. This is the small bottle that turned up at Trace BN's kitchen a couple days ago. Wow, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. Yeah, so many. Overflowing onto the floor. Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others. What do you know? It doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. Finally got the analysis back from results back from the lab. So, what is it? Is it poison? I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication. Oh, it's Glenn's ear. It's Glenn's ear cream. So that's where the medication went. Okay. So does that mean that Armstrong didn't just take a ticket? He took the medicine. Oh. I mean, that makes sense. He probably was forced to be an accomplice in the murder. Right? Tiger manipulated Viola to basically poison the coffee. He distracts him to make sure he gets MC Bomber. You know, he's not gonna pay him the money for the MC Bomber stuff, right? Kills him. Old man's been too busy looking at waitresses all day. He just sees Viola's back. When he dies, do you need help? What's it called? Once he dies, Armstrong runs a pick and sends the old man outside. He takes 15 years to go find a fucking payphone. While he's finding the payphone, Armstrong comes to the body, quote unquote, to steal his ticket, right? Something lesser that no one will care about, but actually to get rid of the medication. I don't know why, but to do it for any reason. Gio, what's up? Gio, you better not be sliding coffee, dog. I feel the need to be here now. No, Gio. You need to stop throwing coffee at my ops. Medication? Yeah, for use. Topical use, of course, apparently. You don't know where the coffee's coming from. I'm cornered on both sides. He's slinging Joe at every angle. Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Egg was using for his ruptured eardrum. What was Glenn Egg's ear medicine doing in the kitchen? Small bottle refilled into the cord. Well, no, that's the thing, baby. It belonged to someone else. It wasn't his prescription. I mean, it's gotta be some kind of evidence somewhere. Twitch is suffering again, sad to inform. Yeah, no, I don't know what's going on with Twitch now, where now all of a sudden my delay is hella bad over there. And I guess YouTube is just better, which is crazy because I'm running YouTube stream through Chrome, which usually takes up a lot more RAM. And I'm running the Twitch one through Opera, and I have the Opera like limiter shit on. Sorry, give me a second, baby. At this point, I think I just need to. It's just time for me to upgrade to 64 gigabytes of RAM. Just stop using 32 if I'm gonna do this streaming shit. Or it could just use that fucking Twitch is just a piece of garbage. What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that? Come on. Come on, baby. What happened? Are you missing your meal? Didn't give you a honey mustard either? Dirty bastards.
Scorching hot. What with this shit?
Oh, the sauce we ordered. Someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. On the island, they may have gotten something on the prints, but it's gonna weaken the impact of it as a piece of evidence. Okay, pal, this is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today. Got it? I'm gonna expose that guy for what he's done. Oh, my name is Phoenix Wright. Alright. No, we didn't get wings, Gio. We got Wendy's. We got nugs. But they did not give us sauce. So the nugs, they are dry. Dry nugs. Nobody likes unsauced nugs. Alright, let's do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird. The defense is ready, Your Honor. God damn it, Gio! Ready and waiting, Your Honor. They have one job. Exactly, one job. Just put sauce in a bag. This one's not scorching hot, you say? And that's my job. We're good. And we get underway at once. Jesus Christ, I can't get over how big his fucking nose is. I think that's like blood in the front of it. Like that's why it's red. It's just like a whole conglomerate of blood, just all right there, and that's why it jiggles when he like lifts it up. Like if he gets a nosebleed, will his nose shrink and get less red?
Yesterday we heard the testimony of Mr. Victor Kudo. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting the powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems.
The mark on the rim of the coffee cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left.
Thank you, Mr. Godot. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear. Yet, the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick? Huh. Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor. The world you see keeps turning, and you must turn with it.
What the fuck are you saying? You lost me already, Mr. Godot, with your hip young lingo.
I'm the Mia for Godot, but with coffee. Alright, cool. Since you're the Mia for Godot, tell him everything wrong so I can win faster. Spike his coffee with hallucinogenics. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today. Godot, you just saying anything, dog. What you mean, no? Gio, you're supposed to be on my side, dog. Only losers think like that. You gotta change with the times. Coffee is such a mystery. No, it's not! You gotta change with the times. That's one of my rules. How many rules do you have, Godot?
Are you implying that you resolve these contradictions?
You know, the answer to these riddles. The old guy wasn't just throwing seed in here. He was throwing us off the scent. And today, I'll prove it.
Very well. Let the first witness take the stand.
10-1 says it's Armstrong. I knew it! Conversation, but yet so regular, so smooth. Dear God, he's infected Geo.
And you are?
Oh, bonjour, everyone. Why is he wiggle? You're in public, sir. Oh God, Geo's now rattling off riddles. I am Jean Armstrong, the owner of the owner and head chef of La Trispian restaurant, Enchanted.
That nigga fruity.
What's up, Gio?
Forgive me for asking you, witness, but are you a woman?
Well, yes, he is actually. He's just a petite little girl, as he used to say. Let me do us both a favor, and oh la la, monsieur. As you can see, I am that pert and perky gentleman, no? Yeah, get him, Gio.
On the day of the incident, you were in Tresbian's kitchen, right? Isn't that right?
With you, monsieur. Everything feels right. Oh, he's hitting on Godot. Huh. Wow, he's totally on phase. Doesn't anything intimidate this guy? Listen, to be fair, I think Godot's bisexual. I do, chat. Because he was eyeing up Ron Delight. Of course this wouldn't faze him.
Those coffee blinds us. Very well. Your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened that day at Tresbian.
Well, I was in the back playing Sierra. I was playing Goodies by Sierra in the back. We, volunteers. At Tresbian. When it all happened, there were 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art deco that day. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Oui, perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. The cup, the earpiece, the glasses, he would have seen everything in reverse, no? Wait, but we didn't see any mirror. Mirror? Oui, an unground mirror. The most enormous mirror. Wait, wasn't that in the kitchen? And suddenly the mystery disappears. What the guy does when his coffee is out of my control, Whether he throws it at me or drinks it, and you're just the guy who serves it, huh? Let me be forward. All right, you're forward, but I'm backward. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it.
I would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would have made everything appear back to front.
But wait, hold on. If the old man saw a mirror, right? Doesn't that mean he would have actually seen the waitress's face? Because if she's walking towards the mirror to serve the drink, he would have seen the face. Maybe I'll share my coffee if you give up some nuggies. Whoa, man. These are my nuggies. Hold on. I don't even like coffee. Keep that. What the heck? It's way too early in the morning for this to be happening to me.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Oh, goody.
Hold on, wait a minute. Tres bien.
What happened? There was just customers in the restaurant. And who are the two customers exactly? Mas, of course, the young man who died, and the other not so young man.
You are referring to yesterday's witness, I presume.
To be honest, I like ranch, but if I have it, I want Chick-fil-A sauce. I love Chick-fil-A sauce. It's amazing. But if I have to get specific, I like ranch too, but if I have to get specific, if they put it in bottles, I would buy it. If you ever had Outback steaks, okay, so Chick-fil-A sauce is good. If you ever get a chance to try it, Gio, use the Chick-fil-A sauce. It's like a sweet, tangy barbecue. But if they would put this in a bottle, I would buy it by the fucking truckloads. If you ever been to Outback Steakhouse, they have this spicy ranch that they serve with the Aussie fries that I am addicted to. I would drink this ranch. Like, if it was in a bottle, I would chug it. What about the other man that Maggie said she saw at the table? Something tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence. We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we? I guess I'll just have to try a different approach for the time being. I remember I was experimenting with some art decor that day. You were experimenting with art deco. How come I never heard of that before today? You are not familiar with the language of interior design, monsieur. Please stay on topic. Now, why didn't you tell the court about this before? But I did, just a few moments ago.
Excuse me, Mr. Armstrong. This decor you mentioned, are you referring to some sort of decor?
No, art deco. It's a style of design, Your Honor. He's talking about interior design, walls, ceilings, carpets, that kind of thing.
Ah, yes, of course. That decor.
I was trying to achieve la effeminate look for my hairstyle. I was planning the most bold remodeling of la decor. Like having a large mirror between the tables, for example. Zack sauce is good too. I do like Zack sauce. Squishy now gets Zack sauce on the ranch fries instead of just the ranch. And it tastes pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. How big of a mirror are we talking about here? Oof, something about 4 meters wide and, about 2 meters high. Let's see. 1 meter is about 1 yard. Holy glass in a frame. That's huge. I was intending to install it on the ceiling eventually. The ceiling? Is there a mirror on the ceiling? I don't remember. Don't we have... Crispy floor plans. No, we have... Well, no, we didn't get it like an actual. Where's the mirror in this? I mean, it's from a different angle. But I don't remember seeing any mirror in Trace Bien's like fucking foyer or the, you know, the lobby where people actually eat. I remember seeing a big ass mirror in the kitchen. You know what, Gio? That's completely valid. That's how I feel about like a lot of restaurants. Like the moment I find out how to make your stuff at home, I'm gonna save so much money. Like the moment I can figure out how to make White Castles at the crib, it's over. I'm never leaving home. Oh no, the moment I figure out how to make Coney Island at my house, oh, it's over. No, but I decided not to. Go do it in the end. What should I do? Can I ask him more about the mirror or not? I mean, shit. Hell yeah. If you really had such a large mirror in the restaurant, someone would have noticed it. But there's nothing about a mirror in Mr. Kudo or Maggie Baird's testimonies. But...
Objection!
You didn't ask, right? You have only yourself to blame for such a sloppy work. What? A mirror was delivered to Tresbian the day before the incident. Really? Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's in the fucking restaurant itself. Cause when we went to investigate, I didn't see any mirrors. I saw the dividers between tables, but I didn't see the big ass mirror between each table. The only mirror I saw was in the kitchen. So just because a mirror was delivered doesn't mean he actually used it in the fucking restaurant. As Mr. Armstrong testified, he was carrying out some design changes. And as it turned out, he didn't actually use the mirror in the end. This just doesn't add up. Even if a mirror was delivered to Trace Bien, it doesn't prove that it was in the restaurant on the day of the crime. Exactly! Yep. It always is, Gio. The sauces are always something real crazy simple, but like, it's simple ingredients, but like you just gotta make it. And that's the thing that gets you, right? Cause like I have the recipe for the breakfast sauce they use on the steak, egg, and cheese bagels from McDonald's. Like, I know how to make it. My dad told me what to do and how to make it and everything, right? It's just making it that is the problem. Cause I'm lazy. Huh. You wanna doubt someone, Trey? Look in the mirror. I'm sure the person looking back at you will be dubious enough.
So the witness yesterday has seen the victim reflected in the mirror.
Wait, perhaps that was what the old man was looking at. Normally I expect people to know the difference between a reflection and a real object.
Objection!
Normally? How does normality come into this? Because the thing about it is, right, if the old man is saying, I saw the guy, right? I saw the guy and he had an earpiece and he grabbed it with this. He would obviously also say like, hey, yeah, I was looking at the mirror when I was watching him. Like, even though the old man is old, he should know the difference between a mirror and the actual person he's looking at. That's lame, Trey. Even for you. Shut up, Godot, you cool motherfucker. Huh? Are you trying to say that if something isn't normal, it is impossible? Is that it? No, there's no way that I'm saying that at all. Especially not in this universe. Because nothing is normal in this fucking universe. But what I'm saying is that if I look at someone and I'm looking at them through a mirror, I know that I'm looking at the reflection. Versus if I'm looking someone dead in their eyes. Where does that leave? Where does that leave the porky-headed lawyer and the top-notch chick over there? And the ungodly cool guy with the mask over here? Welch, right? Ah, not the hair. I don't have a top knot. You do have a top knot, Maya. I'm sorry.
Mr. Godard is correct. Y'all fits are trash. A lack of normality is no basis for discounting an argument.
Which is crazy, chat, because in previous cases, right, stuff that was out of the ordinary when I brought it up were vilified and just like, you know, fucking dismissed as not possible. But now that I'm bringing up, hey, that doesn't logically make sense. You're arguing logic with a person who gets paranormal coffee. You're absolutely right. You're right, Gio. Bien. Logic as one la day. The cup, the earpiece, the glasses, it would have been seen in reverse now. Everything? You would have seen everything in reverse? Hey, thank you for letting me know about that message. Love over... I can't see the rest of your name right now in the chat, but thank you. Oh, wait. Love over hate. Thank you so much for the kind message, man. Thank you for showing up. I hope you have a blessed one, brother. Hey Nick, you should take a sec to think about what old CD said in his testimony. How did he phrase it again? That boy was wearing an earpiece on the same side as the green lens of his specs. No question, you can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear, without a doubt. I'm trying to visualize this, hold on. So if I'm like sitting at a table and I'm like looking at a mirror. Cause he likes to make his nose work. And he used the same hand to pick up the cup with his left hand. If you saw everything described reflected in a mirror, then everything he said he saw on the left was actually on the right, huh? I mean, yeah, but I don't remember seeing no fucking mirror. And that goes with all the problems with his testimony, I guess. Or it doesn't. Huh. It's kind of hard to believe everything is the fault of a mirror, but do you think Old City saw everything through a reflection? If he did, it would explain all the contradictions in his testimony. But that just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. You just gotta dig deeper. Okay, so there's one thing that I want to point out, right? Where is it? Yeah, cup, earpiece, glass. That's the thing. He wasn't wearing glasses. He wasn't wearing glasses. He was wearing the fucking Saiyan Scouter. Like he's not wearing he didn't wear glasses. He was wearing the Saiyan Scouter. I wonder. Yeah. Yeah. He wore an HMD over his left eye. Left eardrum was ruptured. He didn't wear glasses. The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over Mr. Kudo's testimony for a second, shall we? That boy was wearing an earpiece on the same side as his green lenses of his specs. No question. You can lock me up if I'm wrong. It was his left ear without a doubt. God damn it, I forgot to do his voice. So to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Kudo saw that as a reflection in the mirror, it means that both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side. Exactamente. You see, monsieur, now that you think about it, it's not so hard, no? Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. If Mr. Kudo really did see everything in the mirror, why is it that the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head?
Order! Order! Mr. Wright is correct. Mr. Wright is right. If the witnesses genuinely observed the victims reflected in the mirror, then we would expect the victim's earpiece to have been over his right eye.
Objection!
God damn it, Gio. Oh, bitter. right. You should have a taste of this bitterness. Will calm you down in no time. Are we talking about your coffee or something completely indifferent? You don't understand the way the witness thinks. Oh, he thinks? You remember this, I presume. I broke the vase. Sorry. Apology. Mr. Kudo's sworn testimony? Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit, other than throwing seeds. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. L?
Really, it's the victim's eyepiece.
And that's my point. The old man strikes again. Mr. L's H&B made a big impression on the old man. Damn it, Gio! You gave him another one? I saw the earpiece on those newfangled spectacles he was wearing. Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear? His left ear. Huh. Well, try it. That's the worst but best impression of Kudo ever. Oh, I didn't do the voice. Wow, I really thought old CD was there for a minute. Yeah, that's good.
Enough. I must agree with that. Yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in much of his testimony.
Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash. A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears. Don't wiggle at me, motherfucker. Oui, I can explain. Please, if you will look at the plans of the restaurant. Oh, is everyone sitting comfortably? Now, Mary, it was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves. Huh? Okay. There is only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim. Is that what that was? That the seat at the table next to the victim's. Was that the seat at the table next to the victim's? That was where the old man was sitting. After. Okay, so the kitchen. Actually, no, that makes sense now. Okay. After the terrible incident occurred, I moved La Mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally, I did not touch anything else. Lies! Bullshit! We got his ass, chat. He already lied in that next testimony. Because he did touch something. We know he touched something. One, he touched the medicine, and two, he touched a lottery ticket. He told us he touched a lottery ticket.
I see no problems with the explanation we just heard. On the table next to the victims, Mr. Kudo could have seen the victim in the mirror.
Hold on, wait, but if he saw the victim in the mirror, wouldn't he also see the guy? He would have also seen the guy. What a naughty little coquette. I am confusing all the men like this. Don't worry about it. We can keep up. Except for the guy breaking out in the cold sweat over there again. Damn, you just gonna call me out like this? I hate that guy.
You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror? Are you quite sure about that?
Volunteers, of course.
Very well, Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination, if you please.
Before we get into this, I just want to check one thing. Because does he say in his profile, large debt, prior conviction, and death? So no. Because I know we have to have something. Victim's earrings are covered. We don't have his prints on it, do we? No. Fuck. Lying around. Damn it. Do we have something from the thing? Found in the body search during Maggie. He literally told us that he fucking he told us that he basically went over there to try and steal the ticket. He told us that. We don't have anything that can prove it just yet. So hold on, that may not be the place where we need to fucking present evidence at. So run this by me again. The mirror was here, correct? We really? Because I know if I were you, I wouldn't have put the mirror there. It would be in the way. Look who's talking, right? Huh? You're obstructing my view, among other things. But this is my seat in the courtroom. Trespian's charm is that it gives you an impression that you're the only customer. Temporarily placing a mirror in that spot will hardly be in the way. Is that what the fuck? Listen, man, to be honest, I don't think Mr. Armstrong knows what he's going for in this restaurant, okay? Most of the time, he doesn't. Matter of fact, his food's so bad, he doesn't even need the mirror to make it feel like you're the only customer in the restaurant. Because if you've never had his food and you go there, you would literally be the only customer in the fucking restaurant. Unlike you, right? I tell you, monsieur, the mirror was there in the middle of the restaurant. I don't believe you. Because if it was in the middle of the restaurant, how the hell was the waitress gonna get by? Also, there's no way you put a mirror in the middle of your restaurant with Maggie Bad Luck Bird as your fucking waitress. She slips and falls over everything. She would have broke that motherfucker in like 5 seconds. There was only one seat in which you could have seen the image from the victim. And where would that be? Ooh la la. Look how you leaning towards me. Don't get too happy. I always attract the younger boys. Maybe I should keep you in suspense a little longer. Your Honor, motion to throw hot coffee at him. God damn it.
Mr. Armstrong, tell the court what you said no at once. Stop flirting with the fucking prosecutors. I mean the defense attorneys. Words.
I attract the other ones too. You know, handsome. Shall I teach you too?
Your Honor, motion to put him in contempt of court. He's harassing a judge. Damn Gio. I'm already seeing a very hot someone. So I'm afraid you'll be waiting along for a long time. I bet she has mocha cream skin and and cappuccino perfume.
Bien, I will tell you, there was only one seat from which you could have seen.
I'm breaking the tension.
So why can you only see the victim from that particular seat? Mas, monsieur, it is obvious, no? If you look at La Plans, you will understand. The victim would have been reflected in the mirror like so. If you are sitting at the table next to him, you would see everything, no? So that's to see if OCD was sitting at on that day when the poisoning happened. The old man was sitting at the table next to the victim? Why does that seem kind of odd? After that terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so it was not in the way. Did you move the mirror while Mr. Kuda was off calling the police? Oui, exactamente. I cleared it out of this restaurant then. I moved a huge mirror like that all by yourself? What can I say? I know how to pick things up, Anson. You cannot actually laugh at something.
Whoa. You mean with physique? I suppose it was possible. Did you move anything else from the crime scene, Mr. Armstrong?
Looks like the obligation type. No? But naturally, I did not touch anything else. We have court to hold. Are you sure about that? I told you nothing except La Mira. He's lying here. I know he is. Because he told us he touched one. He went over to go and get a ticket from the victim because he was trying to steal the ticket for his gambling debt. Not only that, but obviously he touched the medicine because it's not there no more. That's right. Is there something in the windows have said that doesn't match the scene of the crime? Yeah, there is. I just can't put my finger on what exactly. Sorry for my case of heartburn. That's right. Oh, I have a zesty thing for that. An oil with golden meal and frankincense. Add a few drops to your coffee. And viola, enjoy. Focus, Phoenix, breathe. I need to ignore those two and just find some evidence. It is pretty strange though, isn't it? I mean, nobody mentioned anything about a really large mirror. You think someone would have, but Maggie didn't, and neither did Old Seed. And the only logical explanation is there was no mirror. If there was no mirror inside Church being that day, I've just gotta prove it somehow. Alright, where do we... I want to say that the last one is where we gotta present evidence, but we have nothing to prove that he didn't touch anything else. Because whatever lottery ticket he stole, we never got that. And the medicine has unidentified print, so I know we're not gonna get that. So then it has to be another thing here that we have to not press, but present to. That was the last thing at the table. It was next to the victims. That was where the old man was sitting. I'm gonna check something real quick. So he's... that the table wasn't, the thing wasn't there. That was a seat at the table next to the victims. That was where the woman was sitting. I mean, that's not really... I don't know. I don't think there was a mirror in there. Because remember, when Gumshoe presented this in the first part of the trial, he basically said that old boy was sitting next to him, as in like bottom, like at the bottom. Like, hold on. Like basically, he said he was sitting right here. I don't know if you guys see my cursor, but this is where they said he was sitting. The old man was sitting right here, and that's how he was looking over, like directly over here. But if he's sitting right here, he's not really next to him. I mean, you know, fucking tomato. I guess you could say this is next. It was more like he was in front of the victim. And if there's a mirror right here, he would be able to see not only just the fucking victim, but also the nigga sitting here. So as the mirror was being moved. And that's the thing. He only moved the mirror. He claims to have only moved the mirror after he told the old man to go call the police. which doesn't make any fucking sense because then he also said I didn't touch anything else, but we know he touched something else. We can't prove that yet. Wait. I mean, I guess could we also say about the broken vase though? Cause he said he broke his vase. Cause remember he said like, yeah, the guy Glenn broke his vase, and when it broke, it shattered, and I saw that. That was also in his first testimony. But he then said that he broke the vase. He got startled and he broke his vase. And everything else. But if he broke it like behind there, that vase in this crime photo would not be there. Cause he said he broke the vase. So he couldn't have been sitting at this table right here, right, chat? Cause this vase is still here. So he couldn't have been sitting here. We got him. We fucking got him. We fucking got him. We fucking got him. We got him, boys. We got him. We're packing him up. Take that, Frenchie. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony we've heard, Your Honor.
The crime photo?
Yes. This photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist.
What on earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Should not exist? Huh. Sounds like you're describing yourself, right? You can hate all you want to, fucking Godot, but watch how I cook your bitch ass.
Now then, if the defense would please clarify this statement.
I'm on the ass like white on rice, baby. Love you. The vase. I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture.
The vase? What possible connection does that have with the witness's testimony?
Well, if you guys remember from the previous trial we had, Victor Kudo said that at one point he got startled for some dumbass reason and broke the vase on his table. If that is the table where he was sitting at, there should not be a vase in this picture. It should be gone, but it's not. Therefore, meaning that's not where the fuck he was sitting. And like old boy just said, Armstrong just said, if he was sitting anywhere else, he could not have seen him. If he was sitting at the table across from the table Armstrong said he was sitting at, he would have been blocked by the mirror. Shoot, same thing if we look at it, the fact that where Gumshoe said he was sitting, we were sitting closer to the entranceway, next to, like right, you know, next to the victim. He probably still wouldn't see him because the mirror probably would have obstructed him a little bit. Your Honor, I'm telling you that there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts with this piece of evidence. I broke the vase, right? Yeah, you broke the vase at the seat. Quick his ass like Java beans early in the morning. Nothing like waking up with Folgers in your cup, bitch. There is one thing that clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Kudo broke the vase that was on the table where he was sitting. And yet, as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Kudo was not, in fact, sitting at that table next to the victim at all.
Objection!
Oh, you getting mad now, Godot? Too bad. Don't be an idiot, Trite. That's impossible. What do you mean that's impossible? You were there the day he said it. He sent this haiku to everybody. Everyone got a copy. You, me, the bald head judge, everybody. That's just the only one could have seen the victim's reflection from. Exactly. But as we just saw, he can't be sitting there because that vase is still intact. And remember, he only broke the vase once all the shit started, right? So whoever took this picture, after the police officer who took this picture came what? It took what, Kudo 5 minutes to call the police? And then they came after that? So there's like a whole 5 minutes counted for where Armstrong was just in the fucking restaurant? You mean to tell me, unless you're gonna tell me now that Armstrong not only moved the mirror in the 5 minutes that Kudo was gone, but also cleaned up and replaced the vase that Kudo broke? Come on, there's no way he did that shit in 5 minutes. Especially not with the height and width of the mirror that he said he moved by himself. Exactly. There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. Bro, if court was like this in real life, it'd be the great. I'd be the greatest lawyer. At least it would make the jury duty fun. If court was anything like this, could you imagine how crazy like the news stories would be? Like just going over like what happened in court today. Ah yeah, so in court today, defense attorney fucking John Jacobson cross-examined a parrot to find out why the CEO of Apple was murdered by fucking Tom, his Arby's DoorDash delivery driver. Prosecutor RoboCop. There was no mirror and trace the end that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie. Money. This judge got whipped 10 times in court today. Local detective legend, look at me, spazzes out in court and loses his entire mind. Oh, the biggest one would be police chief found guilty of murdering his own detective and cooking the books. Don't try to confuse the court, right? Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase. How? Again. He sent the old man to go call the police. It took the old man 5 minutes to find a payphone. You mean to tell me that in 5 minutes, this effeminate French chef went, lugged that big ass mirror out of the restaurant that no one ever can remember talking about? Not Maggie, not the old man, not even the police. Out the restaurant, set that shit down, walked back into the restaurant, cleaned up the vase, got a new vase, filled it with water, put flowers in it, and put it back on the table. You got a big head. Hey, you got a normal size head. Prosecutor bashed head against wall after losing guilty case that found him guilty. While the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene, it took them, took them 5 minutes to call. Probably took the cops like another 5-10 minutes to get there, maybe. Unfortunately, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the court, testified to the contrary in his own words. I did not touch anything else except the mirror. Oh yeah, that's right, he did say that shit. You right, yeah. Look, I'm sliding Godot paranormal coffee. Yeah.
Well, Winnis, what do you have to say for yourself?
No, don't cry now, bitch. All right. There's no mirror in the restaurant that day.
In light of this revelation, we return back to the original problem.
Why did the victim have an earpiece in there which he couldn't hear? You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back. If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, trite, then this problem is all yours. How to explain what the old man saw? If I can answer this, then I'll be much closer to the truth. I can feel it. Are you going to be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction, Nick? It's obviously either has to be. It's either one or two. It's only like one other thing it could be. He had to either be sitting in a completely different seat. He had to be sitting in a completely different seat, or the fucking old guy mistook something for an earbud. The only thing I think of is he mistook his medication for an earbud. There's more than just this one contradiction, man. What do you mean? Remember what Maggie told us. There was another man at the victim's table, and there was a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kudo's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up.
Well, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions in Mr. Kudo's testimony is simple. Mr. Kudo made a mistake. The ear doctor made a mistake. The victim is a phony. Ooh. Okay. The ear doctor made a mistake. There's no way that's the answer. Cause what the fuck are we gonna do? Call the doctor? Mr. Kudo made a mistake. Actually, that kind of sounds like what they're gearing us up for. Was that with the whole thing that Godot said, which is basically just he basically gets like whatever thing makes a big impression on him, he remembers it, but he muddies up the details. So he probably saw. He could have probably saw Tiger have the earpiece, because we all know that's Tiger sitting across from Glenn. He could have saw Tiger had an earpiece on his left side, because technically you would see that side of his left arm, right, and left ear, whatever. No, wait, no, he'll be his right. Hold on. It could be that the victim was a phony. The victim was a phony? What does that mean? Mr. Kudo made a mistake. I mean, the only way I can think of the Mr. Kudo made a mistake thing is if he saw someone else, if they're going to go with that. But we can't prove that Tiger was there. Well, we can. We have the calendar. We have the calendar date to meet at... Data instant, there's a note saying meet with the Tiger. But it doesn't say at Trace BN. The victim isn't the victim? I don't think it's the victim isn't a victim. Yeah, Mr. Kudo's the old man. I don't think it's that the victim isn't the victim. That he's dead. That motherfucker's dead. He's in the dirt somewhere, getting eaten by worms right now. Are they saying that the victim wasn't wearing an earpiece, or like the earpiece was a phony? The victim was a phony. What do they mean by that? Mr. Kudo made a mistake. Nah, because he was adamant that he saw it with his left. I mean, it's true that he could have made a mistake, but he was adamant about that shit. I want to say, I mean, because I could definitely say that he would go with, oh, he saw his ear medication that he was putting in his ear, and that's why he thought it was an earpiece. All right, so they could go with Kudo made a mistake, but what I'm wondering what this fucking victim was a phony thing is, because the obviously wrong answer is literally just the ear doctor made a mistake. That's the one that's just like, all right, if you pick this is just for the lulz. If Kudo made a mistake, then your wrong seat theory confirms it. That's true. That's true. You know what? I just saved. Since Mr. Kudo made a mistake is such a strong one, let's see what victim is a phony is. For the fuck of it. We can just load the save back up. This case is riddled with contradictions. Yet there is one very simple answer that clears them all up.
And what is that?
The incident Mr. Kudo witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events. Okay, so obviously this was the right one because we got the music. But where the fuck is Phoenix going with this? What? I'm confused too, Godot. I'm not even gonna lie about it. Yes, the victim that Mr. Kudo saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Egg at all. It was an imposter, a phony pretending to be Mr. L. Huh? Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing an earpiece in his left ear by mistake. Damn it, Gio, this is not time to be sliding coffee. I'm confused.
Order in the court. Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom.
Right, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh?
What did you say?
That's right. Are you saying that what Mr. Kudo saw was a setup? Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Egg and acted out the whole coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Kudo. Huh? Well, I mean, that would explain the fucking why Maggie saw the tiger poison him and then Kudo saw the waitress poison him. Where are we going with this? Get real trite. Why would anyone want to do that? Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Kudo was most insistent about in his testimony was the servant girl brought him the Javashino, but she put something in it. That's the servant girl right there in the defendant chair. I remember her well. I am too, Gio. I don't. This one kind of baffled me. I gotta see where they going with this.
It's so hard to believe, but
there was one and only one reason to show Mr. Kudo this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird and the actor poisoning the coffee.
Objection!
Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man story was a fake as well? It's true that there was no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but it's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening. I mean, well, yeah, he would have, but I guess since technically, okay, so in my theory, I was like, I know Viola was the waitress in the picture they just showed poisoning the coffee, right? Like, if anything, she's the one. I always thought she was the one who poisoned him, but I also keep forgetting that they showed in the preview of the case when it first started that the guy sprinkled something in the coffee. So, if this is two separate incidents, and Viola's the one who did the fake poisoning, that would make sense of why Kudo only saw her from the back, right? Because, he didn't see her face. But then that also explains why Armstrong wouldn't have said anything, because if it's Tiger and Viola, they basically own this motherfucker. Like, he owes them $500,000. He's gonna do whatever they say, or else she's gonna fucking set him on fire. If Drake was like this, I'd be all for it.
that's right. Well, witness, if your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct?
Hola, this is the most difficult for me. No, it's quite simple. All you have to do is testify. You're under oath after all. Was there, in fact, a phony at Trace BN that day? The defense demands Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened.
The defense request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events in the restaurant that day.
Oui. In the restaurant. La victim, Monsieur L, he came to the restaurant alone. I remember that old man arrived not long after eating. There were no other customers. When he got word he won the lottery, Mount El became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning incident occurred. No, there was no time for a phony to do the acting.
Just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all.
This won't demand pardon. Forgive me, Your Honor. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly. So how can we trust his testimony now? If this was real court, this nigga would have been thrown out.
What you have just done is called. What you have done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you later.
Oui.
For now, we will hear your cross-examination, Mr. Wright, if you please.
Took that perjury charge a bit too well. But I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination. Oh, a lot of petals all over the floor, dude. That rose is gonna be fucking a stem if you keep going like that. The victim came in, was not alone. Was he alone at his table as well? Mas, oui. I saw him from the kitchen. How? Yet the defendant, Miss Bird, remembers it differently. She swears that there was another man at the victim's table.
Objection!
Huh. Unfortunately for you, that's right. Yesterday's witness also testified that the victim was alone. You know, seeing you squirm like that reminds me of a certain coffee's bittersweet bud. What kind of coffee has you been drinking? It's not coffee, it's love. It's love that's bittersweet. Hearing Maya say that makes her seem wise all of a sudden. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. By old man, you mean Victor Kudo, correct? Oui. He came often for my special coffee. I drink the coffee once, Mr. Armstrong. It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip, just for the experience. Oh, you made me so happy, monsieur. You are most welcome anytime. I said it was worth one sip and nothing more. So old man Kudo arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Don't question my coffee. Maybe we should ask about the robbery in more detail. How many minutes after? What time was it? To be honest, yeah, how many minutes after? So you're saying that not much time elapsed between when the victim and Mr. Kudo arrived? Oui, that is correct. Well, that still leaves the possibility of something happening in the gap of time. And by your recollections, how much time would you say elapsed? Let me see. Approximately 2 minutes, I would say. 2 minutes? That's all?
It seems unlikely that anything untoward could have happened in such a short time.
Then again, he could have just said it's 2 minutes. We don't really know what time he came into the restaurant. Rats, I knew I shouldn't have pursued this line of questioning. Fuck this shit, hold on. Can I get to the, can I do the, what's it called then? What time? What time was it? Out of curiosity, what time was it when Mr. Kudo arrived? Oh, no, I cannot remember, monsieur.
I believe we were told by the witness yesterday.
The crime was reported at 2:25 p.m. by a kind of scary old man. Sir,
Does that perhaps jog your memory, witness?
this incident happened about 20 minutes after he arrived. So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10, no? Just after 2, huh? Wait a minute, hold on. 20 minutes after he arrived, hold on. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30, so a whole hour. So wait, hold on. Wait, if the time of death was between 1 and 2:30. Hold on, motherfucker. No, because they said he died instantly, right? So if he got there at 2, right? If he got there at 2 or 2:10, if he arrived 20 minutes after that, why didn't you call the police? Because they said, like, when he drank the cyanide, he died instantly. Like, he didn't have time for another sip. Like, he took a sip, went and died. Thank you for your help in talking to me. Who I wanted for?
I can't sit here all day all the time and do nothing now, can I? The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony.
Oui, Monsieur Judge. Everything I do it for you.
Merci bien. That's French, isn't it? Ha 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 ha.
I'm glad at least one person is in a good mood. He's even humming a song to himself. I remember the old man arrived not too long after him, just after 2 p.m. Are you absolutely sure about that time? Well, I think really odd. I am sure it was just after 2. Oui. It is that time I stopped serving la lunch for you.
Quite right. I always break for lunch when the restaurants are serving their specials. I've been known to wind up a case early just to make it on time.
Oh, so you just a shitty judge. Well, we already knew that. You just don't take your fucking job seriously.
Haha.
I guess you should never get between a hungry judge and his lunch.
Oh, look at that. It's almost lunchtime already.
Witness, get on with your testimony, please. There are no other customers. Not the 2. But if it's after, hold on. Like I said before, he instantly died when he drank the coffee. If what he says is true, that Kudo came about 20 minutes after him, like just after 2 p.m., right? If he came just after 2 p.m., that means it's after he won the lottery, right? And like I said, he drank the coffee and instantly died. Because, like, he won the lottery, found out he had won the lottery, then he got his coffee, then he died. But for him to, yeah, so with this fucking flyer, because I was thinking about it, I was like, doesn't the flyer have the time for the radio show where he had the winning lottery numbers written to him? So it couldn't have been 2 that he came, because he had to be there listening to the radio, quote unquote, to hear him win the lottery. And that starts at 1:30 p.m. So if he came at 2, he would have already won the lottery. Why would he come to the fuck ass restaurant? You know what? I want his ass. We got him. I don't know why I exited out of that menu. He didn't come there at 2. He was there at 1:30 p.m. I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. Kui? What do you mean? At the time in question, the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week, they announced the winning numbers of a $500,000 lottery ticket. Oui, that must be the show Miss Monel was listening to.
I can't see any problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright.
I wonder. You said the victim arrived at the restaurant after 2 p.m., correct? Oui, I'm sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was that time, because I had just finished serving my lunch menu. Get to the point, right? If you have one. That show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m. And it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life. So that means between the time the radio show started and ended, it would have only been 1:40. So again, if he got there at 2, he already heard the radio show. He already knew he won.
It's on the air at 1:30?
Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won. And yet, I don't believe his cry of joy could have occurred at 2 p.m., after 2 p.m. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time. No. This victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible. Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum. Catching the show that was already over. There's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. The victim was an imposter, acting up the poisoning 30 minutes after the real murder. Yes, there was 2 Glenn eggs at Trace Inn that day. The real Glenn, now dead, having been poisoned by the real killer, and the phony Glen Egg, acting out the events for Mr. Kudo to witness.
It certainly seems that way. I mean, if that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy? Objection! Quite a performance, Trike. You were almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock art foundation of rhythm to build your song.
How? I've literally just blown your entire testimony up with this one piece of evidence. I just proved that he never had a mirror in that restaurant. He lied about that. I proved that where he said that old man Kudo was sitting was also a lie because the vase was still intact at the seat he said he was sitting at. And I've also now just proved that your witness lied about the time that the victim entered the fucking restaurant. Because again, if he entered at 2, how the fuck did he hear the radio station? What is this? Music Theory 101?
Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m. The phony elk is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain then where the real Glen Egg is?
I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at the time, the real Glen Egg was already dead.
That's certainly the obvious conclusion.
Objection!
Thank you, Trey. That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say.
What?
Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours.
Can you explain where the missing corpse went to?
The missing corpse? According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glen Egg, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim?
Probably in the fucking kitchen.
The prosecution has a valid point, Mr. Wright. If your theory is to stand up to examination by the court, you must provide us with the proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body?
Yes, Your Honor.
No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden.
Evidence? What's with the intense pressure in here all of a sudden? I thought I had him with that contradiction. He just turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead.
Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Mr. Egg concealed?
Outside Trace Bien, inside Trace Bien. I mean, it had to be inside. It had to be inside. It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside because someone would have seen. Obviously, the body must have been hidden somewhere inside Trace Bien. It has to be the kitchen. It has to 100% be the kitchen. Why? Because Glenn's fucking medication was found in fucking Armstrong's kitchen. How did that get there? Right? How did that get there? At this point, we're already past the whole he stole a fake lottery ticket and also apparently just stole the medicine at the real body. If this theory is true and there was 2 fucking quote unquote murders, right? The real one and the phony one, Glen Egg comes to meet Tiger at the restaurant where he's already fucking got Armstrong by the balls at. He kills Glenn, makes Armstrong help him hide the body somewhere in his restaurant because obviously Tiger wouldn't take it with him, right? Hides Glenn somewhere in the kitchen, takes his medicine somewhere in the kitchen. That's why they couldn't find the medicine on the table, even though the bag was on the table. They bring Flake Glenn in, fucking Kudo comes in at 2 p.m., right? They do the whole fucking gag scene with Viola poisoning the coffee, he drinks, he passes out. They send old man out, fake Glenn gets the fuck up, you know, he dips the fuck out, Viola dips the fuck out, and bam, we got our fucking setup here.
So where could that body have been hidden inside the restaurant?
The fucking kitchen.
Perhaps you could get some. Yes, Your Honor. The exact location where the body was still in charge being is.
It's in the damn kitchen. The body was in here.
I see. Nice supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up?
Yes. Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location? The only thing we have is the ear medicine, because it was in the kitchen. Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle? No. I have never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I only use the very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality only for me.
Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright?
Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Trace Bien. Eh? Good. But I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils. But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication.
What kind of medication?
I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Elk visited an ear clinic and was given medication that day. Gio, stop serving him fucking coffee. I'm on his ass. Don't you give him energy to fight back. Make him take this ass whooping like a man. You can't be serious. The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed and have the lab results right here. The contents of the bottle matched the prescription that was given to Mr. Elg. Brrr! Lynn Ebb's murderer hid the body in the restaurant kitchen, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't you say you were in the kitchen? Mon Dieu. Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird, however. You were setting her up to take the fall behind the poor girl's back. No.
Order! This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Mr. Glenn Egg?
Never. I cannot do such a horrible thing. No. Oh shit, he's crashing out.
Mr. Godot?
The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. That's one of my rules. Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now? I'd like to do the same to the person who lied to me. I'd like to take them down with my empty cup. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear? My age deficit friend. Je demand pardon? Please, you must hear me out. It is a trap. Listen to me. Por favor.
Yo hablo español, Mr. Armstrong. And por favor is Spanish. I'm only gonna ask you once. Did you do it?
No. Absolutely no.
Let's hear it. You got one shot. Right, Gramps? Witness! The court will permit you a chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you. As does my gavel.
Oui, it is clear. What do they always say in the movies? I got a bad feeling about this.
Very well. Begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong.
It is true. I hid the body in that kitchen. A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. I had to go along with him because there was a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him. I swear it. You must believe me. You were forced by who? I cannot say, or I will be erased.
Let's try a different question, then.
When Mr. Elk died, was he really the only person at his table? There was...
Here we go.
There was another man. I knew it. Maggie was telling the truth.
You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright.
There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy and get him to tell us the name of the real killer. Just sure I hid the body in the kitchen. Did you carry the body by yourself? Oui, I carried him. And I carried Maggie too. Maggie too? When she saw the victim collapse, she fainted. So, I could not leave her there. So that's how it worked. Got it. Okay, so now that lines up, makes the whole story line up now. So, Maggie did collapse. Because I was going to ask, how was she collapsed at the same time that Viola was, quote unquote, doing the fake poisoning? But Maggie was there during the real murder. She just got the times wrong. So when Maggie saw the real guy die, she collapsed and fainted from the scene of the crime. She thought she was only out for a little bit, but she didn't really know how long she was out. She couldn't remember probably. So after they basically cleaned up the body and her, they set up this whole thing, get the fake Glen egg to be there in a minute. Old man comes out. Viola basically takes the outfit that a spare outfit that old boy had, plus I guess just her apron, because I think her apron comes off, and basically made the whole setup for setting up Maggie.
But why did you hide the bodies?
A man forced me to do it. I had no choice. What man? Who was he? No, I cannot say. I fear for my life. He's really scared. You just have to put the words in his mouth, Nick. Yeah, you're right. If you won't tell me, I'll tell him.
But why would you go along with this man?
I had to go along with him. There was a reason why I could not refuse. Because of his debt. And what reason would that be, Mr. Armstrong? You know, monsieur. Yes? Surely you cannot expect a young maiden to talk about such an embarrassment. You just said you're a grown-ass man. You better fucking puff your chest out like you've been wiggling all this damn day and tell these people that you was in a fucking debt to a loan shark. A maiden? You're a bit old to get away with it. And a bit too male. Hold on. If he feels like a maiden, he can be a maiden. You gonna be the maiden that tells the motherfucking truth. That's what he gonna be. Tell these niggas about your debt. I can't finish the cross-examination without establishing the reason. We'll just have to prove it with evidence. But I did not kill him. I swear you have to believe me. So, you're claiming that all you did was hide the body. Is that correct? Oui, that's right.
If we are to believe you, Mr. Armstrong, you must tell the court everything. You must make clear the identity of the man who ordered you to do this.
You already confessed this much. You might as well stop dancing around the real issue. Yeah, but he really doesn't want to tell us who the killer is. Then sock it to him, Nick. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Okay. Here's the reason why I could not refuse. Well, we know the reason why you couldn't refuse. The reason you couldn't refuse is because of this. Yeah. Your fucking loan shark contract. You have a $500,000 debt, don't you?
$500,000? Is this true, Mr. Armstrong?
Oui, je suis désolé. I was weak and I borrowed the money. This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. And that's why you couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man. And now we give him the tiger. A $500,000 loan from the black market loan shark. And you had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you. Oui, it is as you say. Mr. Armstrong. The tiger. He told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand that he repay his loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice. I carried the body in my inconsistent Maggie out of the Ladani area and into the kitchen. After that, I tried to forget what I had seen. I think we can now safely say the man who forced her hand was Mr. Furio Tigre.
I do have one further question for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison and the lottery ticket that were found in the defendant's apron pocket. Is that you're doing as well?
No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable.
Mr. Godot. Fuck you on, nigga. You will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I know that can be arranged today, so we'll adjourn for now. Proceedings will continue tomorrow. "30 minutes. What? Trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get the guy on the sand. Not a minute more. How the... Don't sit back and relax yet, Trike. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial can still go either way. Very well. Voice is granted, Mr. Godot. We resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess.
Yeah, that was a short one, actually. That was a short one. Alright, do we got a little bit of time? Probably go to work. Let's see how long this will take. January 8th, 1:21 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Yo, CSX Train from the YouTube side. How are you doing, man? Welcome in. So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand. We've almost got this case won, Nick. Now, Nick. I wish I could agree. Huh? When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. We got picked up on it, remember? Hey, that sounds like a dope evening. Laying down with some fuzzy cats cuddling. My dog's sleeping in his bed over there farting up a storm. And I can smell it too. You pointed that out without proof. We don't know if what he testified is the truth. You mean you think Mr. Armstrong was lying? I don't know. But if that's the line the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need. Hey, pal. Detective Gumshoe? What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing up on end. Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, little Miss Top Knot. It's not a top knot. Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, alright? I can't stand still. When I don't have a job to do, I kinda got wound up. No kidding. You gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything. Well, hey, we're gonna take a jog back down to the precinct. I can get some prints analyzed for you if you've got an hour. An hour? Trial will have to reconvene by then. But Nick, we still don't have a really decisive piece of evidence, right? True. Without some kind of trump card to pull out of the bag, we're really stuck. You said you can get some fingerprints analysis done in an hour. You bet. In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? The small bottle, because it has unidentified fingerprints. Take that! If you're going back to the station anyway, could you find out whose prints are on this? Oh, hey, that's a small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right? Yeah, at least time we solved the last mystery of whose prints on it belongs to. Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too. Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back. This being the final showdown, I guess. It's time to separate the phonies from the real guys. January 8th, 1:56 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Court will now reconvene. Mr. Cadet, did you find this Furio Tigre?
God damn it, Gio. I even tamed him for you.
It was a 3-cup job. No problem.
Tamed him? The guy's name may be Furio Tigre, but come on.
He's pretty lively.
Be careful. He still bites. Just like Yame. My full name is Albino Tailgater and CSX Train. Oh, okay, cool. Is Albino Tailgater. What's the CSX stand for, bro?
Very well. Please show Mr. Tigre to the stand.
God, he's ugly. Look at him.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
Or just roar at the judge. Fuck it. Ah! Don't hide under the table, Maya. Unless there's room for me down there too. Would you say to me?
Nothing. I didn't say nothing. Honest.
I would have guessed the fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accent from the judge. I got business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell called me into this hole? Was it you, Spiky? No, of course not. It was the judge. Your Honor?
Oh dear, I seem to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is it? Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as normal.
That's it. We're doomed. Maybe you just didn't hear me. I said, who the hell was it that called me in here? There's no need to shout. We can all hear you. What'd you say to me? What'd you say? There's no point in struggling. You're caught in the snare, the relentless snare of the law. And I'm the one that hauled you in. Too cool. Don't let it get the better of you, Nick. She says, still under the table. Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct? Incident? I don't know nothing about no stinking incident, Master Boy. You mean you didn't attend the previous trial with Maggie Bird? Maggie who? I've got more important things to do than watch courtroom dramas.
Of course. Well, perhaps you could give us your testimony then. Please tell us about what you did on the day of the murder.
Phoenix, right? You're the one who set this up, didn't you? You're gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's fur. You hear what I'm saying?
Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today.
Phoenix, don't tell me you shit yourself, dog. Don't do this. Okay, it's already bad enough that half the time you ruin my cool guy persona. I can't have you smelling like shit too. Get a grip, Nick. Maya, you are under the table. Tiger's alibi. I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent a lot of my time in my office. I got wells lined up to borrow cash from Tenderlina every single day. You just want to come check my alibi? Just ask Violetta.
Ah, alas, I found my pen. Very well then, Mr. Wright, for cross-examination. But what was it? Please, witness, if you could refrain from shouting out like that.
I know the games that guy in the blue plays. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he wins. Lowlife? Me? Listen up, Smarty. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000, and you're just gonna borrow the cash from me. This one loan contract I refuse to sign. And don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you tangle with the tiger. I love a good spectator sport.
Just a minute. That's not really...
As witness is, how can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. You know, on his bad side, he's gonna bite everyone's head off. Yours too.
Very well. I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here.
Ain't no fucking way. Okay. I love this franchise. I'm having a blast playing it. But I can't get past the fact that they just let the opposition do whatever the fuck they want. This man literally just says, hey, he threatened a fucking lawyer. He threatened the goddamn lawyer and said, every time you say or ask me something that I feel is not impertinent to this case, I'm gonna bill you $50,000 and you're gonna pay me. And if you don't, I'm gonna fuck you up. And the judge, who was acting like a judge for like 5 seconds, is like, hey man, you can't do that. Only for Godot, the prosecution, to come and be like, hey, if you fuck with him and don't let him fucking basically threaten a lawyer in front of you, he'll beat your ass too, judge. And he's like, oh, I don't want to get my ass beat. Hey man, don't ask no stupid questions. I fucking hate it here, dog. You better be listening. I said I got business to take care of. Big business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my bus.
The court will impose a penalty for any irrelevant pressing of witness testimony. Keep that in mind as you begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. You can do it, Nick. Thank you, Maya. Come out from under there already. Would you, Maya? I don't know nothing about no murder. Okay. I was tied up with business in December last year and spent all of my time in my office. Okay, December last year. Do we have anything from his fucking office that we stole? Okay, so December 3rd, day of the incident, that's where he met with Tiger. So obviously that's the lie. That's the lie right there. Because if he was in his office all last year, what about this incident on Glenn's calendar that says you have to meet with him? Your Honor, that statement contradicts this very evidence. It does? I don't see anything that contradicts it. What? Objection denied. What the fuck? You can call me Tailgater or Gator if you want. Alright, welcome in, Gator. I'm gonna call you Gator, that sounds cooler. Hey, Nishi! I was tied up with business in December last year and spent all my time. So wait, hold on, because this is obviously the one. Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know. You see that? You see these teeth? That's how sharp my secretary is. Sharp. Talking about Viola Cadaverini? Hey, quick burglar. She writes everything in my calendar, in my schedule. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says. So that's where I was.
It seems like a rather sketchy schedule.
Yeah. Damn, the judge is such a bitch. There he goes again. What the Tiger did all December isn't the issue. It's important that he was doing what he was doing on the day of the murder. So what now? Press that nigga harder. Fuck that shit. Because I know this is where we have to present something. Mr. Tiger, what do you just want? If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail. Objection! This is a dead end, right? And you know it. Remember the rules. No, it's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately.
I agree.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too? Maybe you just ain't listening. Of course I was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me. I ain't never seen that young kid before.
I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, you could please.
Mr. Tigre, the court asks that you add the last statement to your testimony. Well, I'm gonna beat you. Be a man, Your Honor. And ask him yourself. The day you talking about, I was in the office too. I never saw that kid before. That's a lie. That's a lie, good sir. That is a lie. Because if that was the truth, the fuck is this, you dirty bitch? There we go. Cheesiest Seaboard X. That's what CSX stands for. Wait, Chessie? Is that Chessie Seaboard X? Is it Chessie? I hope I'm saying it right. Because I don't want to fuck it up. Because I said cheesy at first. But, you know, I got bad eyes. But I want to say it's Chessie? Chessie Seaboard X. Okay. Mr. TK. Whoa, what the hell? Mr. TK, you claim you didn't know Mr. Glenn Egg. But it appears that Mr. Egg knew you. What? Mr. Egg left on this little note on his calendar. Meet with the tiger. And the date? December 3rd.
December 3rd? That's the day of the murder.
Tailgater is a monster truck name too. Tailgater. Oh, wait. Okay, that's cool, man. The only other monster truck names I knew was Gravedigger, because I used to live up in Detroit, Michigan. And like whenever the commercial would come on, that was the one they always told. I never seen Tailgater though. Do they still do monster truck rallies? Like, are those still like going? I assume they have to still be going on, right? Because who doesn't love gigantic trucks crushing shit? So I assume they're still going on right now. I just don't see many advertisements for them as I see for other things anymore. So Mr. Tigray, I submit that you did indeed know one Mr. Glenn Egg. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him. Mm-hmm. Not bad. He's actually not bad. Sorry? I was just messing with you. See how good you were. Look at the highlights of Virginia Beach monster trucks on the beach when you're done streaming if you want to. I'm not forcing you to. Nah, I'll fucking check them out. Like I said, monster truck rallies were fucking fun back when I used to go up to them in Michigan. Loud as hell. But it's electrifying. Because you get to see fucking trucks do flips and shit. And just run over crap. Also, they serve Coney dogs at the fucking stadium. And I fucking love Coney dogs. Okay, Virginia Beach monster truck. Okay, I gotta remember that. Okay, let me just write that in my notes app. Hold on. Virginia Beach monster trucks. Alright, cool. I'm gonna check it out after stream, bro. I'm gonna check it out after stream. So the next time you pop in, whenever you do, and I'm streaming, we're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna tell you how I like it or not. Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad. That's one compliment I can do without. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Oh, witness, please remember that you're under oath. Lies will not be tolerated.
You just calling me a liar? Is that what you're doing?
Roro. Roro.
So you're saying that you claim to have never seen that kid before. Is the truth? I said I'm dead serious. You better believe that's the truth. Huh. And I say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic. Damn it, Gio! You see a monster truck that's half white, half green, with blue eyes. That's Tailgater. Gotcha. I'm gonna look out for it. That is why you testify for the court again, Mr. T. Gray.
Oh yes, would you mind indulging the court, witness?
He's never actually met the victim? That's gotta be the lie right there. It's time I nailed this guy. Actually, CSX, if you got time, I don't know if you're gonna be up by the time I end stream. We do have a Discord, bro. So if you want, you can join the Discord, and after stream, when I check it out, I can like put my reaction in there with you, like in general, or put in some of those tabs that in our Discord. Oh man, let me see if I can get you. Give me a second. Let me see if I can get you this link right quick. There you go. I ain't no liar. I never met Glenn Egg. There was some lame guy with that name, though. Wanted to borrow cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy at my office, Thunder Linda. I waited around for him, but he ain't never showed. I ain't never been to no Trace being joint, you see it? They even have a monster truck that looks like a Cybertruck. Really? A Cybertruck? I mean, but don't like monster trucks need to be like sturdy, and aren't those like flimsy as hell? I mean, I guess if it's like used for like stunts and shit, then I guess it wouldn't take too much damage. But like, though they also like try and crush each other. I don't know. I haven't seen a fucking monster truck rally in forever, dude. But fuck it, I'm gonna watch one tonight.
I see. That all seems perfectly logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up.
I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Didn't I tell you I got a big deal going down today? I ain't gonna make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the express train. That bill's going straight to you, right? Dirt Crew, Blockhead, Cyber Attack, Dirt Crew, Dozer, Saigon Shaker, Airmail, Tailgater, Bad Company, and Smashosaurus with the monster trucks at Virginia Beach. Okay. All right, cool. So then that means, all right. So quick question, CS Train. So does like I said, I haven't watched monster trucks in a while, and like the last time I saw them was like when I was a kid in Michigan. Does it vary by like state or like city? Like does it vary by like city or state where like they have certain monster trucks that like, is it basically like a sports team, right? Like where, you know, if you're from Detroit, you have the Detroit Pistons. You're from LA, you have the LA Lakers. Like, are there certain monster trucks that are specific to every city or state? Because I remember Gravedigger. Like, that's the one I remember the most, was Gravedigger. It was fucking green, black, and purple.
Yeah.
The victim's an egg. I ain't no liar, I've never met Glen Egg. There was some lame guy I knew. To be honest with you, I have no idea, sorry. I don't know, that's cool, man. That's cool. I just want to know, because you seem like knowledgeable about, you seem like more knowledgeable about monster trucks than I was. So I was just wondering if you knew. But I'm going to definitely check these out. Saigon Shaker, Airmail, Tailgater, Bad Company, Smashosaurus. That's such a monster truck name. Dirt Crew, Cyber Attack, Dirt Crew, Dozer. I guess those are like two from the same company, I guess. There's some lame guy with a name, though, wanted to borrow cash from me. Set up a meeting with the guy at my office 10 letter. I waited around for him, but he never showed. I have never been to Trace B and Joy. He was here. That's the lie. That's the lie. Because from your office, we found these. Explain this, good sir. Mr. Tigray, is there something you'd like to tell the core about these matches? Cyber Attack, the monster truck won King of the Beach this year, and it looked like a cyber truck. That makes sense. Cyber Attack, cyber truck. Okay, I can see it. Oh, let me see what the fuck this looks like. Let me look at this up real quick. Cyber Attack. Holy shit, he's not. Holy shit, you're right. Hold on. I gotta show chat this. real quick. Hold on, give me a second. Yeah. I'm gonna bring this up right quick. Check this shit out, chat. It's literally just a Cybertruck monster truck. I'm not gonna lie. The Cybertruck looks better as a monster truck. Like, it looks 10 times better. Like, I would rock this. I would drive this. If Elon was making these, I'd buy one of these. And I'd drive this around. Cause the normal Cybertruck looks like crap. But this I like. Like it makes sense. Like, the design of it fits better for a monster truck. That's cool. That looks 10 out of times better. I forgot how fucking big monster truck wheels were. I don't know why, like, I was thinking of, like, monster trucks were just, like, basically like, how big lifted trucks are. Like, if you live down in the South and you see someone who owns a truck, they all have those fucking lift kits. They even have a monster truck that looks like it made out of Legos called Blockhead. Oh, I gotta see this. Hold on. Chat, I know we're supposed to be fucking Cajun and Tiger, but, it damn sure does look as. Hold on. God damn it! I keep forgetting that's not the actual mouse. We're going back. Chat. We're going back. Where's the one? Like, yeah, this is it right here. This is it right here, chat. It really does look like out of Legos, which is kind of crazy, right? Because if you didn't see it next to people, you would just think this is a fucking toy. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, if you look, click this one. Oh, this is just a toy. This is a toy. This is obviously a toy forever. But no, this is legit fucking real. It's just a Lego truck. Oh, that's fucking funny. Alright, there we go. Alright. Mr. T. Gray, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches? Matches? What you was talking about? You know, the matches that we found, you know, in your office, in the office. We found them in your office at Tenderlander. They're from that restaurant. What? If you've really never been to Tresby before, what was the book of the restaurant matches doing on your desk? You've been snooping around in my stuff now too? Wise guy? What are you, my ball and chain? Ain't no broad controlling me. I got my monster piece off of airmail. Like, you have like debris from like it crashed and like a piece of it like flew off into the stands. You got it? Oh, that's cool. That's fucking dope, CSX. Oh wait, no, I said I was gonna call you Gator. I'm gonna call you Gator.
Order, order. Well, witness.
I think it's time you started telling us the truth, don't you? He's gonna roar at you anyways. Yep. Right on cue.
Sorry, I'm terribly sorry. Forgive me.
I ain't no pussycat. I don't go back on what I said. But okay. I was at the joint that day. What? But listen good, alright? I might have been there, but I still never met that kid. How are we supposed to believe you now, sir? You have lied twice in the span of like 10 minutes. The only reason why this is allowed is because the judge is too scared to do anything about it. Well, well. Looks like an order just came in for another testimony. The driver gave me the monster truck piece, and the driver signed it too. Yo, that's fucking sick, CSX. It's like, wait, what piece did he give you? Did he give you just like a piece off the truck, or like, was it like a side mirror, upholstery? Like, what did he give you? Because that's what I'm wondering. Because I thought, like, it's kind of like, you know, if, like, in a hockey game, if, like, a dude's mouthpiece gets punched off and he goes flying to the stands and, like, a fan, like, gets the fucking hockey mouthpiece and they just fucking keep that shit. That has happened. That has happened at a Red Wings game. He did meet Glenn Egg that day. He did put poison in his coffee. He must have. Tres bien. I was supposed to meet the what? I was supposed to meet with the kid. I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant in the afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid over the table, stiff as concrete. I figured if the place wasn't hot already, it was gonna be. So I split. I heard the cop sirens on my way out, and I went straight back to my office. I have no idea. It's just a monster truck piece. Alright, that's fine.
I see. You didn't actually meet with him in the end then. Well, Mr. Wright, cross-examination, please.
Yes, Ron. Hold it. If I wait around here any longer, I ain't even gonna make the normal express. No more stupid questions. Ha. No problem. Jill, stop giving him coffee. Anytime Tripe presses you on something relevant, I'll see he pays a penalty. What? How does this work every time in a case? I can never make the fucking prosecution take penalties. And they be bringing up, yeah.
Mr. Kadot, that's my job.
Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict. So do it.
Yes, sir.
God, you're such a bitch! The Special Express ain't cheap, right? Just so you know, since you span. Oh, man. Doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here? No! No, Phoenix, it does. I'll subscribe to your channel. Hey, TSX, thanks, big dog. Thank you for this love and support. I hope to see you around a lot more. Tres bien. I was supposed to meet with the kid at the restaurant in the afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid out all over the table, stiff as concrete. I figured the place wasn't how already it was going to be, so I split. Okay, hold on. Another door of the joint, I saw one ugly scene. Tucker almost won King of the Beach this year, but broke something during the freestyle on the last show. Damn. Okay, so again, I know, like, again, my monster knowledge is very lacking. So freestyle, is that where like they go around the arena, then they do the tricks with like the flips and everything? Like they go off the ramps, get big air, slam down, crush stuff. That's it. That's what I'm assuming. Only from like the name alone. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, hold the fuck on. Where is? Yeah. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. Prime photo. Trust me, plans. So okay. So he says he came. All right, chat. So he says he comes in, right? This is where Tiger is. Oh, you cannot see that with the fucking chat. All right. So basically, damn it. Okay. Basically, top right corner up here. My mouse is up here. Sorry if you can't see it. But this is where the entrance is. This is where the cash register is. All right. He said he saw an ugly scene. He sees the dead guy. But chat, what's this right here? It's a whole fucking wall. So how did he see the victim who is sitting right here? He didn't see shit. He wouldn't have known anything. He would have to walk around, go here, and step right there. Oops, shit. You have to go around, come down, come about right here to see anything. Then walk the fuck back out. I call le bullshit. He ain't see shit. You're something of a loan collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigre? You have a monster truck that looks like a dump truck called Dirt Crew. I gotta check these out. I really gotta check these out. Cause I'm still over the moon about the fact that there's actually a Lego looking monster truck and a Cybertruck monster truck that actually makes the Cybertruck look good. No one escapes the tiger's clutches. Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro. And no one escapes the Phoenix's clutches. All right, Phoenix, that was kind of corny. I ain't gonna lie about it. I think it's time we got something straight. Was this trite? A new line of irrelevant questioning. These are the floor plans of the crime scene. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigre? From there, your field of vision would have to cover about an area like this.
Indeed, the witness should have had a clear view of the victim's seat.
Isn't that what I just said? I saw the back of the kid's head. Unfortunately for you, that is not possible. If the court would think back, you remember that between each of the tables is a tall partition.
What? That's true.
Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking in ends here. Got him sweating now. We got him sweating now. So from the entrance of Trace Bien, you couldn't have seen the victim's seat. But you did see the victim that day because you met with him.
Objection!
Wrong. Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table. Yeah, but also as I just presented my theory, which I've basically proven to be correct now at this point, there was two quote-unquote murders. The real one and the fake one that was put on for that very same old man to make him a witness and frame Maggie Bird. Because she was unconscious. No one's denying that she was unconscious. We also just heard from Armstrong that not only did he take the victim of the body of the real victim and Maggie back into the kitchen, we now know that Tiger lied and said that he did meet someone when he actually did. Meaning, that also proves that the two murder theory is correct. Because if he didn't meet with the kid, right, how the hell did he see him? How did he know that he died? We just proved he didn't see him from the entrance, so how did he know that the kid died so that he can get up and leave? The only way he'd be able to see the kid die is if he's sitting at that fucking table. But the defense just proved that point to be moot. The victim, witnessed by Mr. Kudo, was not Glen A, but a fake. What? Tim Jones, the driver of Tailgater, has 3 versions of it. So there's like a different version of Tailgater? I'm guessing with like different colors or like different parts. In order to have Mr. Kudo falsely testify, the real killer posed as the victim he had just killed and acted out a charade.
That will do. This trial's gone on long enough without the obvious question being answered. What exactly is this real killer who impersonated the victim? You say the killer murdered Glen A and then impersonated his victim in a performance for Victor Kudo. In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of this criminal to the court.
I mean, it's obvious. It's the only person that was there outside of fucking Glen A. It's Furio. The curious Furio Tigre. No one else could have done it. Different colors? No, it's not.
What? Well, witness?
Nah, that's cute. You think you can pin this on the tiger? Maybe you just don't understand. The tiger is king of the jungle. So I dare you to say it again. Come on, you've got the guts.
You can't threaten me, Mr. Tiger, Mr. Tigre. It's the defense. Go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright?
Sounds to me like it must be you, old man. You've got guts, I'll give you that.
Mr. Wright, don't leave me to handle this alone.
Nah, fuck you, dog. You a whole judge. You are a whole judge. You can send this man to jail right now. You hold all the power. Don't look at me. I'm just a defense attorney. I just work here. You run here. Perhaps I can end this embarrassment.
Mr. Kazat?
GF, stop sliding no coffee. Let's just go back over Mr. Kudo's testimony one more time. The old man didn't see just the victim. Oh, no. The serving girl. She brought him a Java Chino, but she put something in it. There's no question about it. She's very conspicuously put some white powder in there. Was the victim he saw the real victim or not? That doesn't matter. The fact remains, he saw the accused put the poison in the coffee.
Yes, it was the waitress who poisoned the coffee.
Very impressive, Mr. Goddard. Waiting for my absence to launch your attack. Huh. Found your pen at last, right? It was in my pocket. But anyway, Mr. Kudo witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, as opposed to Mr. Glen Egg, and the waitress from behind.
Yes, report, Mr. Wright.
I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glen Egg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible the waitress was also part of the show.
What? You mean the waitress was an imposter as well?
The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident, and someone used her fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her.
Who on earth was it? Who was the waitress that Mr. Kudo witnessed?
The one and only Viola Cavarini.
Who is this woman?
Her name is Viola Cavarini. She's an employee of Tender Lender. She's making a big mistake. Do you know who Violetta's grandfather is? You better be going home in an armored truck tonight if you know what I mean. Stop shaking, Nick. Where was I? Yes, the defendant, Ms. Bird, has stated the following. Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it's true that there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy. She had a kind of cackling laugh. Got to sweating now. You're on that ass now. There's just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table was nobody but Miss Bird seemed to have seen. Who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when the eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice. Once for real, and once for show. And Mr. Furio Tiger, the only person who could have committed the crime, is you. First is the green-purple tailgater, second is the albino tailgater, and third is the half-white, half-green tailgater. Oh, okay, so the first one has this green-purple, second one is just all white, and the third one is half-green, half-white. Okay. Nice color choices. I can't wait to see them.
Witness, what have you got to say?
That's cute.
Sorry?
He's alright. I can do with a guy like you around. What do you mean? Okay. I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get me to my meeting now, but I'm gonna give you just one more thing to think about before I go. Something to think about? You just got us all wrapped up nice, huh? Right? But you just missed one real important thing. But that can't be. I was in the joint that day, and I met that kid too. But I couldn't have poisoned him. You see?
What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. TJ?
Huh. What a troublemaker. Troublemaker? Damn it, Gio! Looks like we're gonna need another one for the road. one more steamy cup of hot testimony.
Indeed. Witness, will you explain yourself to the court? I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened the day at Trust being between yourself and the victim?
Yeah, I loaned L cash, about $100,000. That day, we was due to have a little chat. The kid that hit his payback date. See? The kid that hit his payback date. See? So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won $500,000. He got lucky, you know. Real lucky. If that waitress hadn't done what she done, everything would have been over. Waitress hadn't done what she done.
Now, I see that the principal amount you loaned Mr. L was $50,000.
Yeah, well, you got a VIG into the account. You got the VIG to take account. Interest builds up fast, you know. That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal.
And the repayment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question.
Yeah, he was one lucky kid. He got that $500,000 just in time. So I ain't have a reason to kill a kid. And if I ain't got no motive, you ain't got no case. His motive, He has to have one. But what is it? Hold on. Is it the medical papers? It's gotta be. $1 million, yeah, a $1 million payment was due. It's gotta be these. Because if I remember correctly, let's go. If I remember correctly, fucking Viola said she got into that car accident because she hit Tiger in his crappy Barbie's first scooter with him on it. Grandfather finds out that's his precious granddaughter. He makes Tiger pay not only the $15,000 for the car that he damaged, but also take care of Violetta's surgery, which is $1 million. Obviously, he has to do work off to pay that back to her grandfather, Cadaverini. So he's doing the loan shit to make those payments off. The motive of why he would kill Egg is because not only could he get the $50,000 that he owed him, the $100,000 that he owed him, he get an extra $400K by just taking the ticket he just won. Ties to the victim. Yeah, I loaned Ellis Pass about $100,000. The day we was due to have a little chat. The kid hit his payback date. See? So, anyways, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I've won $500,000. He got lucky, real lucky. If that waitress hadn't done what she done, everything would have been over. What does that mean? The waitress, you mean? The girl with the glasses in the defendant's chair. Who else could I mean? If she hadn't gotten away, things would have been bada bing, bada boom. Over and done with. Maybe I should push a little on this. Yeah, what the fuck did Maggie do? Ask how things would have been. You mean things would have been over and done with? Are you all there or what? I'm talking about the cash. I was there to get my $100,000 back. That's all. I'm a businessman. It was all coming together before the waitress got in the way.
As far as I can tell from the witness's testimony, other than recouping his loan, Mr. Chirio had no motive for killing the victim. Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect what you just said.
Tiger's motive, huh? I was after the $100,000. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy. I don't want to press it because, like, they said they'll give you a fucking penalty. I had no other reason to kill the guy. Can I? I mean, $500,000 found during the buyer search of Maggie. Yeah, well, it was found on Maggie? Shit. That gonna blows up my fucking theory. They killed him for a lottery ticket. I mean, the only other thing that was on the table that could have been worth anything is the MC Bomber computer virus. We can't go with the ticket now because that was found on Maggie. But this is worth of millions of dollars, the MC Bomber virus. And didn't he say that basically he knew he couldn't pay? He knew he couldn't pay, so he was gonna give him the MC Bomber virus. I think the only way, I guess the only way the motive could work now is, I guess before he was gonna give him the virus. But now that he had the $500,000, he was like, yeah, I'll just pay you the $100,000 I get from the fucking lottery, and you can go fuck off, and I can either sell this later, or I can just destroy it. And Mr. Tigre, being a businessman, was like, well, bitch, I don't just want the $100,000. Give me the virus that's worth fucking millions. Hold on. Are you saying you had no other motives that day? Yeah, so what?
Then, why didn't you take the lottery ticket when you left?
What did you think? Because Four Eyes over there. Because of Maggie? How about you go ask Four Eyes about the $500,000 ticket? She wanted it so bad. You poison Elk's coffee? I like my theory. Your word hasn't held water lately, Mr. Tigre. Let's not forget this witness was actually at the scene, Triton. Well, I don't exactly agree with some of the deals I sent down. I couldn't be there when the cops showed up, so I split.
I see.
Your Honor, the witness's last few statements are worth a good 2 cups of coffee.
Well, Mr. Wright, are you over with the testimony, or would you like it amended?
Nah. I will leave it at that and try to figure something out. Thank you, Your Honor. But there's no need to amend the testimony. Because if he amends the testimony, right? If he amends the testimony, he's gonna start bringing up the thing of like, yeah, the reason why I didn't take it's all gonna be on the lottery ticket. Which, again, we just went over why it's not the lottery ticket anymore, because he put the lottery ticket on Maggie to frame her. Because he already had, if it was just given a lottery ticket, that would have been the end of it. Yeah, so what's the Tiger's motive? To get the bomber. This is a big one. If I don't manage to undermine this testimony, it's all over for us. Why would you have to poison Mr. L? And why did he loan him the money in the first place when he knew he couldn't repay him? Yeah, when cash $100,000 they would do leave blah blah blah. Well, I was about to find the guy, and he started saying I won. I didn't have no other reason to kill the guy. That's a lie, because we know it was for the MC Bomber virus. So you just intend to get back the $100,000 Mr. Egg owes you, correct? I'm on the guy the cash, so that's my right. Unfortunately for Mr. Elg, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were really after.
Objection!
What are you getting at, Trite? What else would a moneylender be after other than money? Oh, the moneylender was after money, but money in a totally different league. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch. There we go.
What is that?
A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber.
A computer virus? What do those do?
A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer.
A computer? What does one of those do?
I guess the beard isn't the only part of His Honor that is from the Stone Age. I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is an important point. A virus like MC Bomber would be worth several $1 million on the black market.
Several $1 million?
Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Glenn Egg had no way to repay the money is crucial.
What?
Glenn Egg was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. That skill was the collateral Mr. Egg put up under the lender.
You're trying to suggest the witness's motive was to get a hold of the program?
Exactly.
The witness may have poor fashion sense, but he is by no means an idiot, right? A man like him could get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder.
Of course he could, provided that he had time. But what if he needed the money right then? When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear.
I watched the monster truck show from the hotel balcony.
Oh wait, so like your hotel was like right over, right next to the arena where you could see everything? Or did you watch it like on TV? Actually, no, I don't know why we would put a TV on the hotel balcony. So you had to have like been looking like in the arena opening. I was like, yeah, that sounds stupid as hell putting a TV on the balcony. Actually, no, some motherfucker would have did it.
It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with us? Why did Mr. Tigray need the money in the tune of $1 million? Of $1 million?
Easy, medical bills. In December of last year, you found yourself in the need of a huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the hospital, where she underwent surgery. How much of this do you know? These medical papers document the treatment of the young woman in question. According to these, her operation cost $1 million. I was on the 3rd floor this year. Hey, nice. And yet, when the payment was due last month, you somehow managed to pay it in full.
$1 million? A preposterous sum. Someone should sue these HMOs.
Huh. No one would pay a bill like that. If the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a morgue. But Mr. Tigray had no choice but to pay, because his very life depended on it. Oh yeah, bitch.
Order! You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright?
I didn't want to be on the 3rd floor. Do you not like, is it just like you don't like heights, or is it just you couldn't see very well? CSX? I keep saying, I call him CSX, I mean Park Gator. Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini. Did you say Cadaverini? Bruno Cadaverini, my boss in charge of all underworld activities in the city, and doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire $1 million Bruno Cadaverini demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Glenn Egg's life to pay your debt. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigray's sole intention was to get his hands on this CD so he could sell it. Glenn Egg had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigray knew it. But then a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tigray would prefer to say never happened, but it can't, and neither can I. The lottery, man. Exactly. At the 11th hour, Mr. Egg won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tigray with no way of getting his hands on the all-important CD. At least, not legitimately. Not legitimate way. No legitimate way. Sprinkle. So resorted to illegitimate means. That's crazy. He murdered Glenn Egg and then made his next move to frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tigray posed as Glenn Egg, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The witness being the one we heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Kudo. Like I said, Trey, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept in the dark about it. Exactly, he wasn't kept in the dark about it. Did you not hear? Sometimes I swear you prosecutors just don't be listening during the trial. Because before, we already established Armstrong was underneath fucking Tigre's thumb. Tigre owned him. Shit. Armstrong owned Tigre $500,000 anyway. And like also Armstrong said, whatever Tigre asked for, that's all he could do. So what did he do? He told him, I'm gonna meet a guy here. Once the plan started falling apart, when L got fucking the money, he killed him. He made fucking Armstrong an accomplice. Pick up the body, pick up Maggie's unconscious corpse, help him set up this whole gag for whoever came in was the witness, help them play it off, and everything was supposed to be smooth and hunky-dory. Until I came into the picture. You should have never fucked with my court record. But Mr. Armstrong was in on it from the very beginning. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Godot? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too. $500,000 in fact. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan. Order! Order! Silence, or I will clear. You just put on a good show, Spiky. If you just want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful. You saying I dressed up like that kid and created a witness and framed someone? If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that. I agree. You do? Despite your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Miss Bird had no way out. What? Another one, Mr. Wright? Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trike? What was the trick you say Mr. Tigre performed to frame the accused? He pretended to be me.
What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone could be fooled by such a childish imitation.
Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Mr. Tigre, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me.
What? That's
the truth. Don't act surprised now. In fact, when this case started, I told you I had my identity stolen. You were like, "Oh, good to see you back in here. I'm glad that you're back. All right, now let's figure out why she murdered somebody." Don't pretend to be shocked, but
the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright.
Which is why it makes no sense that in this fucking courtroom you believed that he was me. It makes no sense that this fucking article that was written a month ago saying I got my ass handed to me in court. This should have never happened then. If you were this smart, Judge, this article should not fucking exist. But you're a dumbass. You've always been a dumbass. There's nothing inside that head besides a half-cracked, empty peanut shell that you call a brain. There's no neurons, there's no fucking muscles, there's no hamster going around on a fucking wheel, just a half-cracked, empty peanut shell that rattles around sometimes and helps you kind of remember to blink and breathe. That is it.
Although,
Here you go.
now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt about it was you, standing in here, this very court, a mere month ago. Phoenix Wright who put out the most disrespectable, blah blah.
Can you prove that, Gramps? What do you mean, can he prove that? Nigga, he's the judge. He was there. Prove that the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was this man. Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him? Hey. Forget about it, yeah? What you feel like? I wouldn't do something like that. Not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else, huh? No, nigga, it was you. Have you no pride, sir?
Objection.
Gio, stop giving him fucking coffee. This is a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, right here in court, we deal with people's lives. Exactly. So I don't know why you keep bringing up these witnesses that are fucking ass, buns, booty cheeks that lie through their teeth every single time.
Mr. Goddard's right.
Your Honor?
Speaking for myself, I am absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, I presided over this court as the judge, with the vested power to hand down a verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support.
What? What? Chat. There's no fucking way we're sitting here right now and hearing a judge say, yeah, I do remember that this man was sitting here impersonating you. And I do remember that I let that shit happen. But I can't just go off of the fact that I was physically there and I know that this happened. You the person who had their identity stolen, you have to give me evidence to corroborate with my memory. What the fuck are we talking about here?
My original profile picture was supposed to be all the monster truck, but there was a white tent in the way. That's why I didn't want to be on the 3rd floor, and how low and it too low to on the ground. Too low on the ground.
Ah, I see. Okay. They messed up your shot. No!
If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness.
What? There's no fucking way we're about to lose the witness because you don't want to just say, yeah, I remember. Yes, a month ago, this motherfucker came in, pretended to be Phoenix Wright, got hurt. My nigga in Christ, if that is the case, right? If we cannot use your memory to support the fact that yes, my identity was stolen, then why did you give the retrial? If I'm lying and he did not impersonate me and fucking make my client basically get a guilty verdict by impersonating a member of the court, why did you give us a retrial? It can't be because you just like Gumshoe. As lovable as Gumshoe is, that's not the reason why. I know that can't be the reason why. So why are we here today if you don't even yourself don't believe that he is not the one who was impersonating me during the trial in the first place?
The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious for sure, but not conclusive.
Motherfucker, again, you were there. You were fucking there. But we've come so far.
You say he impersonated William Glegg, you say he impersonated you, but none of it adds up to the murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee.
Huh. Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get mauled. You just got that. All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt.
Huh. Looks like I won't be needing a refill.
I just had one more piece of evidence. One more piece of evidence, and maybe I could get Maggie off the hook.
When this cross-examination is over, you are free to go, Mr. Tigre.
Gumshoe.
Your Honor, sir.
My dog! Fucking Gumshoe with the clutch in the 11th hour at the buzzer beater. My dog comes through. Detective? Detective Gumshoe? Sorry I took so long, pal. I I staked everything on this. My badge, the works. So here it is. Mars counting on this too. What is it, detective? Is it an obvious, pal? It's the final decisive piece of evidence. What? January 8th, 1:48 p.m. District Court, defendant lobby number 1. Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab. The results? About the prince, pal. For the medicine bottle. Oh, so do you know who the prince belongs to now? Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know. So, tell us. They're the tigers, right? I knew it. You bet. Clear as crystal, all over the bottle. The Furio Tigre's paw prints, alright. That's great, we've got him now, Nick. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for this, Nick. I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on the bottle now. What? Huh? What? Why not? Yeah, why not? We need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that Tigre put poison in Lynn Egg's coffee. He's already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle, that really doesn't make any difference now. What? I knew it. Great. No matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use. No, Gumshoe. Don't you say that. Don't you say that. You are very useful. Shit. 9 times out of 10, it's because of you that we are able to get shit done. I ain't forget when you fucking basically crashed into a pole to get the last pieces of evidence we need to send Unguarded to jail. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. This is our last chance to help Maggie. I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright. I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal. Oh, no, Gums. Hey, now I feel bad, dog. Have I ever heard of a monster truck named Bigfoot? No, I have not, actually. Is it in the shape of a foot? I highly doubt it is, but it'd be funny as hell if it was. Gumshoe, no, man, you're not a loser. You're not a loser at all, bro. Detective Gumshoe? Maggie, you've been working on something for me? Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. And I'm a detective. You're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. Get out of your hair now. Detective Gumshoe, wait! He's gone. Is there anything we can do now, Nate? I mean, we better do something. Cause shit, we basically just told our ace in the hole, yeah, it doesn't matter. You fucked up, fuck up. Basically, just go fuck yourself. We just told Gumshoe to go fuck himself. Now he's depressed, bro. I wish there was. Gumshoe worked so hard to get that evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. Victim's ear medicine. Small bottle. January 8th, 3:04 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Right?
Yes, Your Honor.
I granted you a recess so you could prepare this decisive evidence you discovered.
Yes. God damn it, GL, this is not the time.
Keep it all in suspense, right?
Judge. Naturally. We assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we? All the evidence I present does stand up in court. You know what? I ain't got time to deal with you. Get out. Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste. How much more of my time he's gonna waste? I ain't been no court before. But you lawyers sure know how to blow things out of proportion.
No doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, we will talk us through it, Mr. Wright.
Well, I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really back into a corner. But maybe if he thinks he's got me, he'll let his guard down.
Keep us waiting any longer, Mr. Wright. present this final piece of decisive evidence to the court.
I mean, the only thing we can produce is just the fucking bottle. That's it. That's the decisive evidence we got. I don't know what else to present. Fuck it. Small bottle.
Did you see where the Bigfoot driver
Dan Rute passed away? I did not. I did not, man. I'm sorry to hear that. This is the defense's final piece of evidence.
Isn't that the victims?
Your Honor, naturally, the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. He was in a motorcycle accident. Damn. Motorcycle accidents are fucking scary, dog. I had an uncle that was in a motorcycle accident, crashed, went flying, fucking skidded across the road, got road rash, fucked up his whole like left side. God damn. Ah man, that's gotta be like the worst way to go. Especially if you get hit by something big like a semi truck or like a fucking SUV. That shit. Ah man, I feel bad. I found out the next day. Damn. Oh, that had to suck. CSX. I'm sorry to hear that, man. What? On that fancy looking bottle? Is that what you're saying? What the hell's in it anyway? A phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. It's just the perfect excuse for some phony evidence. Oh, wait. Well, shit, fuck it. A bluff is a bluff. Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive evidence that will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains potassium cyanide. The bottle contains potassium cyanide.
Potassium cyanide?
The poison used to murder Mr. Elgin, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Jigger, we found your prints. This is my second time finding out the next day when a monster truck driver passed. Damn. Damn, that's rough, buddy. That's gotta fucking suck. Like, it happens, like, more than once to find out this way, especially if it's, like, something you're passionate about. Once again, I am very, very sorry you had to hear that, CSX. Well, how do you explain that? You make a good clown, you know that? What? You ain't never gonna get this to stick. You're just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through you, Phoenix, right? They ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. No. This is the bottle we found traces of the poison in. Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown. It was made of glass. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. How do you know that? How do you know that? How do you know that, sir? How do you know that, Furio? Gotcha. Gotcha, bitch nigga. Got him. At last. What? Why's everyone gone quiet? I said that bottle is the bottle that you're referring to. Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy looking suit fool you, people. That lawyer's just playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor, that I got where to go. You still haven't figured it out. Don't you realize what you said? What I said? What did I say? You were summoned to this court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle the potassium cyanide was in. But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. You just don't know who you was messing with. I'm the Tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market. You think I'm gonna just let some jump up suit get the better of me? Sure. The last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. The phony trial with a phony loan. It was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all. Oh, he's gonna roar. Oh shit! Yo, wait a minute. It's transforming. Damn, the court lights went out. My first time was where Scott Hartsock, the driver of Gunslinger/Slinger, was hit and killed by my Amtrak truck. God damn! The train. Jesus Christ.
What's going on? It looks like a blackout.
Well done. That's right. I saved my 17 cup of coffee just for you. Why though? Savor it. While you watch the police restrain your prey. Damn, he screamed out loud. He broke the lights. Hey, Doc! Doc with the raid! What's up, Doc? How are you, you handsome bastard? And then Rhythm Rogue with another raid. What's up, Rhythm? How you doing, homie? Welcome in, Raiders. How y'all doing? How y'all doing tonight? It's crazy. I think y'all just caught the tail end of this trial, but let me go ahead and get the formalities out of the way. I am Genma. I am 1/4 of the amazing, talented VTuber group, the Hooligans, consisting of myself, Genma, my lovely wife, Squishy, my bro Yame, and his lovely thrall and wife, Nishi. We're going rogue, get double rated, nerd. Hey, welcome in. Thank y'all so much for sharing our communities. I understand if you got to raid and run, if you got to go, get some drinks, relax, fart, use the bathroom. I don't care what you got to do. If you got to do it, go ahead and do it. But if not, sit back and relax as we take out the phony Phoenix Wright who impersonated me and ruined my goddamn court record. I hope y'all enjoy. And thank y'all for coming in.
Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toe. But if this one hollers, you won't be let go.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I cried for a week when I found out Scott Hartsock was killed. Nah, I feel that. That's normal CSX, especially when someone from like a passion of yours is gone. It's like losing a family member. It's kind of like how people felt about Jason David Frank, who played Tommy in Power Rangers. For those of you who don't know, a lot of people were sad when Jason David Frank died because he was just ingrained in a lot of people's childhoods and memories. So I completely understand if you cried because one of your favorite monster truck drivers passed away, because that's just a big hit emotionally. It's okay, I'm gonna lurk for spoilers anyway. Have fun, dude. Go. Thank you, Rhythm. All right, yeah. So also, I'm sorry, Raiders, if it is a bit, wonky on Twitch. If you don't want to watch it buffer like hell on Twitch, we're also streaming on YouTube, which has been completely fine. So if you have the ability to, what is it? Give me a second. I will put the YouTube link in the Twitch, and you guys can go over there. Hopefully, it's a better viewer experience overall. There you go. But yeah, I do apologize for that. Okay, what was it? The problem was I didn't know him. The problem was I didn't know him personally. The thing about that CSX, right, is that you don't have to know someone personally to feel empathy or sadness when someone passes away, right? Because you know that's just human nature. That's human emotion. As long as you have care or passion about something, you'll probably get an emotional response, right? For instance, the people who cry at movies that really tug on your heartstrings, right? You don't know no one in that movie. You all know that all the events in the movie are fake, right? But like, for instance, what's a good thing? What's sad? Like for instance, some people cry at Mufasa's death. Some people cry at, you know, if you ever watched Inside Out, right? When Happiness makes it to the top of the fucking mountain and the elephant guy had to jump off to make sure she got it. And he's like, yo, go save Riley and save her for me. Tell her I said goodbye, right? And he sacrifices himself. People get choked up on that, right? Shit. I cry in the movie, if you ever seen Four Brothers with Mark Wahlberg and Tyrese and Andre 3K, right? If you ever seen the movie Four Brothers, I've cried at the scene where the littlest brother, Jackie, dies. Spoiler alerts. Scarhouse, I told him the next time I meet him, I can have one of his old helmets, but I never met him again. I never got the helmet. Damn, man. And see, that's the thing, right? And I know you said like I didn't know him personally, but you know, there was at least somewhat of a connection there, right? You know, you felt some kind of connection towards him. You know, you didn't really know him that personally, right? You can still establish an emotional bond with somebody on like on a lighter scale, right? Because it still hits you hard, right? Because you're just like, oh man, that's cool. The next time I see him, you know, the next time I'm gonna go see a monster truck rally, I'll get to hang out with him again. He was such a cool guy, and then you know, the next thing he's gone, right? He's just gone. Never got to see him again. And you feel sad because you're just like, not only did you want the helmet, but you're like, I never get to see him drive monster trucks anymore. Like I'll never see him get to do what I love seeing him do again. And that hurts a little bit. And it's okay, CSX. It's okay. It's okay to feel sad about that. And I know it must have been like hard to like fucking, you know, go through that, especially when you were like very excited for it and everything. Nothing.
How are things going with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Godot? He's being arrested on suspicion of murder of Glenn Agnon. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. This bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney.
Which really, this whole case should have been overturned the moment we found out that I was actually fucking impersonated on. Scott Hartsock was supposed to be at Virginia Beach in 2021, but they canceled the truck show because of him passing away. That's understandable. Can't really go on without, you know, one of the key members, I assume. Yes, she was. And you let that shit happen. After this, I'm not gonna lie, the next case better have a new judge. There's no fucking way at this point they're going to like, cause at least now my name is big enough that like magazines are writing articles about me. So this is obviously gonna be televised or basically, you know, spread around through some kind of media channel, whether it be through a magazine, papers, or something. The moment it gets out that the fucking judge was so stupid, he fell for a con man impersonating a defense attorney, he's losing his job. At least that was what would happen if this was a universe that made any lick of sense. In the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake.
Indeed. He very nearly got away with it. With everything, if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. The real tiger is truly a frightening criminal. The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there. He died. Well, I am now in the position to deliver my verdict. The court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird,
11-0, baby. We have rectified the record, chat. We are back in our positive undefeated streak. That besmirch on our record has been expunged as it should be. And I am back to being your undefeated and favorite afro-headed defense attorney. That is all. Court is adjourned. January 8th, 4:10 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Mr. Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie. I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago. I didn't. But now I feel like I can forgive him. What the fuck do you mean forgive me? I have 3 cats named Princess, Sophia, and Belle. Aww. Kitties. Hey, CSX Train, if you join the Discord, we have a pet chat where you can post them if you want. And then you can also see all the Hooligans pets too. Like my dog Sumo's in there, Yame's dog Nergy, and Spotty are in there. We got a bunch of users who have cats, and a bunch of other crazy animals. I think I saw a pigeon in there one time. Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie, that was the tiger. Look, Nick, in the doorway. Detective Gumshoe. Oh, I guess I'll be heading off then. See you. Wait. Detective Gumshoe? Oh yeah. Congratulations, Maggie. Thanks. I knew you were in so long. Why didn't you say that in your testimony then? Ooh. Huh? Oh, well, I was. Well, guess I'll be heading off then. See you around. What up, detective? He just ran off. Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle. That wasn't even of any use. Actually, it was. It was of use. It was. Because without that, I couldn't make that bluff to make him do the slip of the tongue. So it was of use. But also, like, to be honest, shit was stacked against you, Maggie. It's not fair for you to get on to him. Actually, matter of fact, Maggie, if you want to be mad at somebody, why are you not mad at yourself, right? Like, because full stop. Don't have enough space on my phone for Discord, sorry. And no, that's fine, CSX. Full stop, though. Maggie, you believed that a man with red skin and a red tiger printed suit and a cardboard badge was me, Phoenix Wright, the pale skinned blue suit wearing spiky haired lawyer with a little gold badge that screws into my lapel. You believed that that man was me. You hired that man to defend you. Even though he did not sound like me, look like me, or act like me, you let that man defend you in court. That's why you were in there. You can be mad at Gumshoe for not saying you're fucking innocent, but to be honest, you didn't do yourself any favors either. But also, he did bust his ass off. Matter of fact, he's the reason why we have the medical documents too. Gumshoe fought a fucking loan shark and a very big ex-con effeminate chef so that we could get these medical documents from that girl who was in the accident to prove that there was his motive. If it was not for Gumshoe, we would not have won this case. Maggie, give that man some fucking slack. But it's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. I wouldn't have got it if it wasn't. You know what? Fuck it. I'm done. Princess is the mother. Bella is the daughter of the Siamese cats. I don't know what breed Sophia is, but she's a gray and white. Oh, cute kitties. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles. So is every other person in this universe, including you, Maggie. Half the shit you couldn't even remember correctly. Like, you couldn't tell me how long you were passed out. Luckily, you remember there was another guy there, but you couldn't remember what he looked like until I showed you a picture of him. Poor guy. It's like she still isn't ready to forgive him. Fuck her. Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick? Yeah, I could. I could literally chastise her for being just as dumb, if not dumber than Gumshoe. Yeah, Maya's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie, you know, Detective Gumshoe's been really worried about you all through all of this. I want to believe that, sir. But on the first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up. The judge was going to give anyone a free pass to lock you up. The judge is stupid. Once again, you, the judge, and jury apparently thought the tiger was me. Do we not gotta, can I just show her the magazine and be like, you believe that this nigga was me? He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's the detective. He has to report the facts. He doubted me. That's why. He thought I might have done it. Maggie, to be fucking clear, Maggie, to be fucking honest, do you understand how crazy this entire case has been? Like, Maggie, sweetheart, love you to death. Adorable fucking character. But you high horse. I need you to take 2 steps down it for right now. I need you to understand. Do you know how hard it is to come to terms with this case? This man, Tigre, killed a man. This man killed a man and framed you for it by killing a man with poison, getting the granddaughter of a mob boss to basically pretend to be you after you collapse. This all hinges on the fact that you collapse, by the way. You pass out. He gets his fucking secretary to basically pretend to be you. He dresses up as the victim. They make a scene in front of an old man to make a witness that someone died. And after they send the old man to go fucking find a payphone because they know he doesn't have a cell phone, they clean up and then they dip the fuck out of there. This fucking Tom and Jerry ass trap build of a plan makes absolutely no sense. In all honesty, if it wasn't for the fact that Phoenix found that shit out, I would have thought your ass done it too. I've got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom. Here, take this damn lunchbox she made you. Here you are. A present to celebrate your freedom. That's a present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love. He said you lost weight. He was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe? Yes, the Detective Gumshoe. Princess Isabella are chocolate point Siamese cats, and they like to say the word mama. They say the word mama? Oh, little fuzzballs. I actually really like weenies, you know. So, like, are you just saying that, like, as the actual food, or are you talking about dick? And you're hungry. Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know. Yeah, the trial dragged a bit today, didn't it? Is it okay if I eat this now? Oh, she's crying. So how is it, Maggie? It's really good. Now go apologize to that big lug. You made him sad. So the case of the phony verses comes to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. And who knows? Maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start. The end. Woo! Ah shit, Edgeworth is back. Alright, cool. Gotta make sure that this is saved. Alright. Alright, chat. You know what time it is. It's time to shut it down. I know. We just got rated and everything. And usually we stay up for a little bit longer, but I have to get up and go to work. But thank y'all all so much for hanging out with me. I had a blast. Overall, this is a really good case. we're gonna figure out who we're gonna raid out to in a minute here. Who's up right now? So your Shadow Meep, Slackerdelic, the homie Hope's on. Let's raid. Let's see. Wait, what would be good to see right now? You know what? Let's raid out to. Oh shit. That's not what I want. Let's raid out to Emerus. Why not? We haven't raid her in a while. Rhymes. Let's see, rhymes. There we go. All right, y'all go give Emerus some love, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Y'all be easy. Love y'all.